Here's a list of sponsors bringing you today's program.
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Man, the intro still does not get old. But yes, what's up, people? I'm Sonic the Hammons, and welcome back to Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. I sure hope you can hear me, because, I think we're doing good. The intro is great. I love the intro. What's going on, Happy? It's good to see you. All's right with the world. I am sad, though, because the first run, Junpei was saying, like, hey, let's, here are the sponsors, and then Yukari showed up, and then I backed down. We had Best Girl Rise, so we missed all that, but it's okay. It's okay. I will just take a long, hard look at my life. But we're here. But yes, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. We had to cancel, not here. We had to cancel yesterday's stream. I'm sorry about that, but we are back in full force. I freaking love that intro. I'm already sad. Like, that's how I feel about, like, certain anime that have, like, multiple intros. When we get a really good intro, I'm like, dang, I'm gonna be so sad when this intro is gone. But it's okay. It's okay. But I'm not gonna waste too much more time. We wasted a decent amount of time, though. So what I want to do is just continue on with episode P3. I remember we're gonna start here first, and then we go back over here for Labris. Naruto did that. I never watched Naruto. I don't even know if I should, because half the people tell me it's a good show, and the other half tell me you're not missing much, so I don't even know. You had a crazy good one, and the next one was weird. Yo, Fairy Tail does that a lot. They had like a couple intros. I'm like, yo, this is raw. Too bad it's gonna be over. Is it? Shippuden was good, but you had to see the OG. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that one day when I have more time. Do I sound okay? Does everything sound good compared to, like, my voice compared to the game? Is everything alright? I'm gonna move the mic really quick. Watch your ears. Yeah. Double scene's good. Incredible. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and just play. I guess we're gonna talk. We'll listen to Misuru. She's cool. Rush to Junes. That sounds fun. Oh, you know what else I should do? Hit that. Yeah. I should probably change the scene. That's right. Her and Akihiko were running to try to find Rise and Kiko. That's right. Okay. I just remembered. That sounds like a Sega song right here. We run at top speed through the fog, enveloping the town of Inaba. Not a single soul can be found outside. The sight reminds me of nothing more than the dark hour. Akihiko must feel the same way as he runs beside me.
Mitsuru, how are Igus and Teddy doing?
Teddy!
They must have gotten out into the town by now.
He's still calling him Teddy.
You're right. Let me search for them.
I concentrate and search the area for any readings. Oh, speaking of Sega, I got an email the other day from Limited Run, so my copy of Streets of Rage 4 is finally shipping. And so that's good. Now, if only I had some news on Vitamin Connection and Shantae and the Seven Sirens. It's okay. I concentrate and search the area for any readings. My search ability only has limited range. To make matters worse, the images that appear in my mind have severe interference, likely caused by the strange fog. This fog seems to be symbolic of Inazuki's solitude, as if it's trying to sever our connection to one another.
I found them in the town shopping district. We'll be able to catch up with them quickly.
That's good.
All right, let's hurry to join up with them. Then we can compare notes.
Which reminds me, guess I should also give Run Games more money so I can get that physical copy of Space Channel 5 VR, even though I don't have a PlayStation VR. Fortunately, Agus and Teddy appear to be very close by. We hurry towards the readings in an effort to meet up with the others.
Ow! My back still hurts. Getting old sucks.
You never heard about Space Channel 5 VR? Oh, yo. Yeah, kind of funky news flash. When did that? I think it came out earlier this year. It was digital only. I haven't bought it yet, but now that we have a physical copy coming out, I'm like, yo, maybe I should get that. I'm kind of conflicted though, because there's a regular version with just the game. There's another version that has the game, and it has a bunch of other stuff that I don't want or really care about, but it's got a poster, and I really want that poster. So, I don't know.
Do you age, Teddy? I don't.
Oh, by the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask you, Aichan. Is there anyone you like?
Freaking Teddy.
What do you mean?
Come on, you can't fool me. If you don't have anyone, then you and me should...
Aigis, Teddy.
Michan! Aki!
Akihiko-san, Mitsuru-san, thank goodness you're both safe.
Whoa, what happened? You're both beaten.
What did happen? I already forgot everything in like 2 days.
I was careless. We were ambushed by an enemy and suffered severe damage.
I remember now. It was pretty raw. Though they're acting brave, it's obvious at a glance that both Teddy and Aigis have been severely injured. Right, freaking Teddy. Get out of here, Teddy. It's clear that they won't be able to fight properly for a while.
Is someone...
Hey!
Please respond.
We need to help her.
Rise-chan! I hear you! Talk to your lover bear!
You hear this, dude?
Is that you, Kujikawa? We can hear you.
That voice. Mitsuru-san? Thank goodness. I heard you were captured.
She was.
Yes, but we're fine now. I'm sorry to have worried you. Where are you right now?
Yukiko-senpai and I went out to look for Kanji and the others, but the town's turned into a maze. I lost track of them while we were getting our bearings. We're thinking about heading back to Junes right now.
All right, keep going
That's
to
a good
Junes.
idea.
We'll head over too, so we'll meet you there. Tatsumi and Shirogane should have arrived already.
Understood. Please be careful.
Oh, well.
All right, now that that's decided, we need to hurry. Aigis, Teddy, can you go on?
Leave it to me to guide you to Junes. I'll use my nose and...
If you care about story, just please play the story for Arena 1 first. So you know why he's calling him Teddy and not just Teddy. Teddy appears, it is like this one throwaway joke that you just kept with him. Teddy appears to have sensed something. He turns and looks at a shape that appeared further down the shopping district. After all this happened, do they still intend to make us fight? Yes, of course they do. No, from here on, they're doing this just to buy time. The shape head draws closer, and I see there's a double of Satonaka. There's no need to wonder about whether this is a real one or not.
Oh, you left everyone else inside and ran away? What happened to all that fun stuff? Oh, maybe they just don't need you anymore. I guess you're the runs of the litter.
I wonder how they decide which fake is each person gonna fight. Huh. I guess they just figure which dynamics are gonna work best. I don't know, but there's so many characters.
A fake Chie-chan! Bears have packs, not litters, and we're not runts!
It says the shortest one in the group right now.
It's fine, Teddy. Let it say whatever it wants.
I stop Teddy as he tries to lash out in response to the fake Satonaka's harsh words. It's true that we made a mistake in being captured by the enemy before this started, but still.
I've made some errors this time, but we have our comrades. Even if one of us was to fall, the rest of us can complement each other.
He's the size of a small pill. Actually, how tall is Teddy? I'm gonna look to see if it has the if it has his height. Get it, Lotus Juice. I'm gonna see if the Megami Tensei wiki has his height. Oh, it looks like it just might. It just might. As a bear, he's 4'3". In bear form, he's 4'3". So yeah, the size of a small pillow.
My standing here right now is a result
He's
of
tiny.
the trust we have for one another. I will carry out my duty, and you will be stopped.
Ooh, I like that. Boy, look at them. They're so cool. Well, my thoughts for my comrades who left for the top of the tower. At the forefront of my mind, I grab hold of the hilt of my rapier. No matter what taunts these shadows have for me, my heart will not be shaken. My comrades, my back. The power of friendship. Right, we better throw down for real, man. Yeah, my comrades have my back. All I have to do is keep proceeding onward.
We
I forgot she
will
was in
protect this world. We will not lose to the likes of you.
I forgot Igus was already here.
We're the most powerful lineup ever! We'll prove that we've got the upper claw here!
We'll prove that the rubber band is on the other claw. The two of them are so hurt, they're not surprised they can even move. But the fires in their eyes are stronger than ever. I sense their will to fight shining through. Ha. I will accept that resolve for now. We will take this burden in their stead. And their steed. Next to me, Akihiko slams his fist into the palm of his other hand and steps in front of Igus and Teddy.
I was hoping for a chance to fight about now. I felt myself getting rusty. The rest of you can sit back and watch.
This tournament is foolish, but I was given one of your insipid names. It's time I showed you the power of the Execution Queen.
Incredible. She's just gonna own that name now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We seen everybody's. Yeah, let's go with Misuru. Misuru. Oh, well, crap. Akihiko's closer to my playstyle, though. But Misuru's pretty cool, though. She'll hit him with that Misuru kick.
Finally!
Oh my god, I'm so happy. They finally did it. They finally played Mass Destruction somewhere in this game. Ooh.
Well struck. I'm coming for you. Well struck.
Keeping my friends close and my friends closer. I'm just blocking so I can listen to the music.
Well struck. Well struck.
Baby, baby.
Well struck. Well struck.
Baby, baby.
I'll fight to the bitter end.
Baby, baby. Baby, baby.
Won't escape. Better luck next time.
Hit with that kick and light.
Won't escape. Better luck next time.
Oh, whoa.
for you.
It was in doubt, but you pulled through.
I'm so happy. I love. I'm Terasa, if you were watching, I'm sorry. I know you're tired of Mass Destruction, but I love Mass Destruction. It's just so urgent sounding for a fight. We don't even turn back to look, and it was the FES version too, it was Aiga's version. We don't even turn back to look at the melting shadow anymore. We rely on Teddy, or they just walk away is great. We rely on Teddy's nose and run with all our speed through the red fog towards Junes. Okay. Oh, did I say this already? I can't remember. That I had the things are running faster on my computer, which is really good since that update was really nice. I just don't know why it took them so long to give me this update because my computer had been running slow. Like, it'll get slow whenever I open up Streamlabs, so whereas, like, if I try to open anything else up, it's just going to be, like, ridiculous. But now I can open up other things, and it's not too bad. That's nice. I don't know, again, I don't know why it took forever for them to send that update, but I'm so glad they did now. It's nice. It's really nice. We eventually see the large store that that I have last been in when we exited the TV. Oh yeah, that's right. That was when that was in Persona Arena 1. This building must normally be quite lively with customers, but now it looms with an eerie silence within the dim red fog.
Our rendezvous point is on this building's rooftop. Everyone remain in contact while searching for Kujikawa and the rest. Stay alert.
Yeah, it is better. Yeah, it's like better late than never, so I'm happy.
Every day's great at your Junes. Hello!
A monitor on the side of the road flickers, and that General Teddy suddenly appears on the screen.
What the? You again, you phony bear! What do you want now? Thanks for coming all the way out to such a remote place. Did you enjoy the P1 climax? There were so many touching battles this time.
Yes.
But, too bad for you. Unfortunately, you've all served your purposes already.
What do you mean by that?
Just what I said. When you fought, you released fragments of your personas. And I've gathered more than enough of them.
Okay.
Thus, there's no reason to keep you Persona users alive any longer. Prepare to be swallowed by a surge of shadows.
Once General Teddy finishes, the monitor shuts off. Silence fills the area once again. That doesn't sound silent.
What is the shaking?
Ugh. Can you see the ones that bomb? They just come crawling at you at full speed. With a thundering roar, a vicious black liquid geysers up from everywhere. This black wave surrounds us, whirling madly, and begins to close in.
Ah! What the?
There are so many shadows. They're going to attack. Please, be careful.
Cheeky bastards. Come! Persona!
Yeah, I'll just beat them all up. It'll be fine. We'll be okay. Akihiko's persona, Caesar, swings the sword towards the approaching black wave. The mass of shadows retreats for a moment, like a receding tide, then immediately surges towards us like a tidal wave.
Artemisia!
Persona!
Initiating summon sequence. Athena!
Everyone, and then there's Teddy, Persona. We summon our personas one after another, and have no choice but to fight back. If things are this bad outside, I have to worry about Kujikawa and the others who are on the rooftop. We must get assigned as soon as possible and meet up with them. But the horde of shadows pours forward without stopping, giving us no respite. Even the entrance to Junes has been completely covered with the black mass. If this becomes a drawn-out battle, it obviously will be at a disadvantage. I feel a sense of listlessness after being on that cross. I'm severely exhausted. Even Aigus and Akihiko are moving less nimbly than usual. You had to refresh. Twitch was glitching out. That's all good, dude. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes Twitch does some weird stuff. Sometimes I notice. Like, there are some times where it'll cut me out and be like, hey, you gotta refresh the page. Like, the screen goes black. It says there was an error. I don't know why. but that happens to me sometimes if I'm watching a stream or whatever. It hasn't happened often in a while, but it has happened before. But that's okay. Like, do what you gotta do, man. I understand. Teddy fights on as they're trying to protect the three of us, but he's just as injured. He is injured as well. He won't last forever.
If this keeps up.
Oh, that was all she had to say? Okay, my bad.
Rise-chan, Yuki-chan, Ao-chan, I'll be right there.
Teddy's dying.
More shadows incoming. They're not stopping.
Where was he hiding this many shadows?
My vision begins to darken, as if layers of gauze are being wrapped around my eyes. And I feel that's very specific. I feel even more tired than ever. Rest in peace, Teddy. Gone but never forgotten. I'll rip to that. Let me see. Though each shadow may be inconsequential on its own, their sheer numbers are too much to contend with. My arms drop to my sides, and I can't lift them anymore.
Mitsuru! Hey, hang in there!
Wait!
Mid-chan! Watch out!
Mitsuru-san!
Come on, can't you pull it together? I really don't want to get involved here, you know?
Freaking Adachi. Freaking Adachi. What the? As the sound echoes out, my vision returns, and I see a shape moving towards us, moving down the horde of shadows. Was that just a persona attack? The shadows that have been overwhelming us retreat, and a path opens up towards the Junes entrance.
You are...
Oh man, you guys look terrible. That's what you get for sticking your noses into places they don't belong.
The newcomer is a man who speaks languidly. I want to learn this. I don't even know this word. Look at me, trying to learn new things. Oh, did I say that right? Languid. Hold up. Languid. I guess I did say it right. Okay. Wow. I can't believe. Who speaks languidly while scratching at the back of his neck. That persona attack must have come from him. He looks familiar. The serial murder case that took place in Inaba last year. I try to remember the name of the former detective who had been arrested as a suspect.
Are you Toru Adachi?
What? I thought Adachi was in police custody.
Dude, we're in the dank hour right now. I don't think any of that applies.
Wow, I'm famous now. You're Mitsuru Kirijo, right? I guess the rest of these people are your subordinates?
What's Adachi baby doing here? Wait, you must be a fake too.
Can you imagine a shadow Adachi? Like, would there really be any difference?
Huh? You too? A fake? Yeah, that's it. I'm a fake.
Everything about his response radiates sincerity. He seems to be an intelligent but shrewd man. But for right now, it doesn't matter if this man's a fake or not. What matters is why such a person would go out of his way to help us.
Why did you save us?
It wasn't just for you. If you died here, it'd be trouble for me. I have to obey the rules.
Rules?
Never mind, I'm just rambling. Still, isn't this an impressive number of shadows? I bet you'd really be able to get up to something fun with this many. Like, say summoning up a god or something?
Summoning a god? Is that what that show guy is doing?
So this horde of shadows seems to have gathered here by the other Minazuki after all. He's intending to use them to awaken a godlike being. Well, poop. What he called his world is one where that being has descended, but that will result in the fall, utter destruction.
I'm just guessing. And if this many shadows were to head over to that tower and start wrecking shit, that building wouldn't stand a chance, would it? Plus, anyone inside would be in for some real trouble, wouldn't they? Well, it's not like it matters to me.
He's so full of it. Why'd he bring it up then?
I'm gonna be on my way now. Good luck or whatever. Aren't the rest of your friends in here at Junes? You kids love crowding together after all. Don't you think you'll win with those numbers?
Hey, stop! Where do you think you're going?
Don't, Teddy. I know you want to go after him, but we're all exhausted right now. We need to prioritize meeting up with your friends.
Toru Adachi doesn't even look back at Teddy and begins walking at a leisurely pace in the direction of Yasagami High. We quickly lose sight of him as he becomes lost in the muddy stream of shadows.
Toru Adachi. At the very least, he didn't seem to be a fake made from a shadow.
Is he scheming something after all?
I guess we'll find out on episode Adachi. Apparently there's an episode of Adachi, so we'll play that once episode P3 is over.
No matter what his aims were, it's true that we were saved in the end.
Save thinking about it for later. We need to hurry.
We run along the paths to Junes' entrance that have been created for us by Adachi's strike and rush into the store and up the stairs. The gushing shadows have entered the building as well, but they are far fewer in number than they had been outside, and aren't much of a hindrance. Eventually the stairs end and we see the door that opens to the rooftop food court. There they go again. In the food court beyond, a horde of shadows has regained its intensity and continue flooding in, one after another. 4 Persona users remain aboard fighting them. Even though they are experienced, fierce fighters, they have survived many tough situations. It seems they are having a hard fight against the sheer volume of these shadows.
Damn it! Getting more intense again! There's no end to this!
You can't give up. Mitsuru-san and her people should arrive soon.
We're looking right at you.
Right. We can't lose somewhere like this.
Rise-chan, now Chan, Yuki-chan! I'm so glad you're all okay! I'm coming over right now!
Poor Kanji!
Oh, Teddy! And Mitsuru-san, too!
Teddy should have been considerably exhausted and injured, but seeing the faces of his friends must have given him strength to be like that. He darts towards his friends as fast as his little legs can carry him and joins their battle line. They're united by a strong bond as well. We can't fall behind either.
Dad! Hey! You intentionally left me out, didn't you?
I was happy to see you, Kanji. Kanji, my boy.
You're loud as always. You still have a lot of energy left. You don't go down easy, but I see you're barely hanging on.
Like best Persona 4 boy.
Don't underestimate me. Half your stuffing's hanging out anyway, so you don't get to say anything.
Sorry we're late. You did well in keeping him at bay. We'll join in the fight.
Cool. With a sense of relief at seeing you hear this fighting noise. With a sense of relief at seeing everyone we have been unable to locate, we quickly tell them of our situation and check on their conditions. It's clear that all of them are tired and injured, but now that our numbers have doubled, we should be able to make up for that by cooperating with each other. As it turns out, we are slowly but surely able to push back the seemingly endless torrent of shadows.
We can do this! There's enough of us here now that I'm sure we can win!
Yeah!
It's too early to be relieved yet. The shadows all over town are converging on that tower.
Oh.
At this rate, our senpai in there will be...
Oh. Shirogane is right. If we are held up here, we won't be able to aid those who have headed up the tower. If the shadows are gathering with the intent to climb that tower, then we have to take a chance of returning to the tower ourselves to intercept them.
But considering the sheer number of shadows, that would be too dangerous.
Mitsuru-san, Ken-kun has given me the details. This case has many similarities with Shuji Yakutsuki's plan. I believe the culprit has the same intent. And considering the current situation with these hordes of shadows, the time is nigh.
Shel Minazuki, who called Shuji Yakutsuki his father, and the words Toru Adachi left with us. We have all the circumstantial evidence. That white on white, I think it's so hard to see sometimes. And this time Naoto speaks of is nothing less of the end of the world.
Do we have no choice but to entrust this to the others here? Isn't there something we can do, Mitsuru-san?
Good, it's a good question.
This isn't the time to argue, Mitsuru-san. We have to go.
What's there to worry about, Mitsuru? There's only one option here.
Everyone wants to return to the tower, completely disregarding their own safety. Not a single one of us is afraid to volunteer, even in this desperate situation. In addition, we've been forestalled again and again since this started. It seems that my position as the leader of the Shadow Operatives has put me on the defensive without my noticing it. We had to go on the offense now that we have the strength to do so.
Everyone, listen up. The shadows are likely gathering at that tower. Their goal is likely to bring about the coming of a god with the power to destroy the world. We must stop this at all costs. Fujikawa, will you lend me your strength? We'll combine our communication abilities to contact Yamagishi. They need to be told of the danger.
The first step is to make contact. I task the other 6 with making sure that the area is secure, then take Fujikawa's hand. We both feel a familiar tension, distinct from what we feel in battle, as we focus our thoughts and concentrate on the tower.
Persona!
Isuru and Rise. Though the situation is truly chaotic and the end of the world is drawing near, the vision that appears in my mind is surprisingly clear. To think that Fujikawa's communication ability is this powerful is equal to Yamagishi's. I've also been told that it's evolved to the point that she can participate in combat now. Rise's best navigator is what I'm hearing? What? These Persona users of Inaba have great potential hidden within them. That's right, we have the obligation to protect this town, their future.
Fukusan is somewhere around the middle of the tower?
Hold on, Fujikawa. There's something in the sky.
There's a reading. Oh, the maid. There's a reading of something approaching at high speed from the far through the sky. Eventually, the rhythmic sound of a helicopter reaches our ears. A large helicopter with Kirijo group markings approaches us out of the fall. The pilot must be.
Hikuno! That's you there, isn't it, Hikuno? Respond at once!
Lady Mitsuru, thank goodness you're safe.
You notice Rise's voice is double, but only her voice. Like, is it? Let me see. I'm gonna turn something down because that's weird. How is it it's just her voice but not Mitsuru's? Actually, hold on. What about Hikuno's? Let me know if you're hearing it with anyone else. It could be Story. She could be a clone.
What are you doing there? This airspace is dangerous. You must withdraw at once to a safer area.
Is that still echoing?
You're all putting your lives at stake by fighting.
That's
I
echoing.
refuse to shame myself by withdrawing.
Yeah, that's echoing, but it's Mitsuru echoing right now. I can only smile at the way Kikuno refuses my direct order. She won't hesitate to risk herself for my sake. That's never changed at all.
And there's something I must tell you at once. We've decoded more of the records from Shuji Ikutsuki that I gave to Labra-san. We've reached a point where there is a description that seems to be hinting at the security code. If we can solve it, we may be able to fully unlock it.
It was like that, but quietly. I think it was some in-game stuff. Okay, I must have completely missed it.
The clues to the password are my true form that I should take, and the one written of in the prophecy.
But it shows you how much attention I was paying, though, right?
Prophecy and true form? Could this be about what happened back then?
Mitsuru, you have to remember. That insanity Yakutsuki was a slave to. Remember the speech he gave us?
I can never forget the night 3 years ago. The night we were cast into the depths of despair. Yakutsuki looked down on us with insanity in his eyes and told us of his own ambitions.
He said he would become a king in the new world. With that in mind, what he strived to become, his self-professed true form.
It's the area then they think, it could be. It might be. It might actually be. Now that you bring it up. The new world that Shuji Ikutsuki strove for. The true form that he wanted this world to assume, where everyone besides himself had been changed into a shadow.
King of the Fall.
King of the Fall. There's no mistake. Those words symbolize the distorted ambitions Ikutsuki had become obsessed with, and what he truly believed he would become.
King of the Fall. That's it! The password was accepted, and the file's been unlocked. I'm opening the file now.
There's no time to wait for an analysis. Fujikawa, let's try again. We need to get this information to Labras through Yamagishi.
We direct our search, and that's a lot. Have Kikuno send the message to them, so that way they can send it to Fuka, who then sends it to Lapras. Like, this is a lot of work. And by the way, I think we still have a few shadows kind of surrounding us. We direct our search in the direction of the tower once more and detect Yamagishi. Near her are a number of other leaders that appear to be in combat. They are Narukami, Satonaka, and Haramura. It seems they are fighting valiantly to protect Yamagishi. Though they have been injured, I sigh in relief, sensing that they've made a recovery. We immediately open communications with Yamagishi and relay our situations. According to Yamagishi, the sudden swarm of shadows in town have begun pouring into the tower as well. Well, poop. We then passed on our own conclusions, the reason for the horde of shadows, and our information on the password. Even Yamagishi seems lost for words at hearing this, but she quickly recovers herself.
So that's why all these shadows have been flooding in. We'll stop them here as well.
Cool.
I'll tell Lapras about that password at once. Please be careful, Mitsuru-senpai.
Everyone looks towards me once the communication ends. They're waiting for a word from me with such impatience, but don't worry, I understand.
We will now head to the tower to aid those who are still in there. We'll have to force our way in.
Yeah, force your way in.
We will combine the strength of our personas and fight our way through.
As they say, that's what I'm talking about.
Freaking Aegis. Freaking Aegis. Gotta love Aegis.
This is starting to get interesting. I'm getting pumped up.
All right. If that's the plan, then it's time to bust out all our skills. Better not fall behind, Ted.
I'm getting fired up! Wait for us, Sensei! Wait for me, Lavi-chan! There's no need to fear with my tremendous strength!
Right. Lapras and Chie are fighting too, so I can't just stay here.
Best girl Aegis. The moment we were about to step towards the tower, I noticed the black silhouette of a vehicle lowering its altitude close enough to graze the horde of shadows.
Kikuno, you need to leave Inaba and stand by until we contact you again.
Man, please, she's gonna chop up all these shadows herself.
No, my lady. This helicopter is loaded with two 7.62mm Gatling guns, 19 continuous rounds of 70mm rocket ammunition, as well as a 30mm chain gun.
In other words, that I have too much power to just leave you behind.
Though these cannot damage shadows, they will be useful in preventing their advancement and providing you with some measure of backup.
Don't be ridiculous. It's too dangerous. You're...
Lapras-san asked me why someone who couldn't use a persona would risk their life to go to a place where shadows appear. No matter how slight it may be, I can still provide some assistance to you all.
Kikuno is a real one.
I have been prepared to risk my life from the start. My lady, I have my own battles to fight.
She's a real one.
Kikuno-san.
Mitsuru, are you gonna repeat the same mistake?
You're right. It doesn't matter how strong or weak you are. I've pushed Narukami and his friends away before, and now I'm doing the same to Kikuno. Kikuno, I accept your determination. Aid us from the helicopter. We must reach that tower at all costs.
Understood. I will see you there safely, even if it costs me my life. Let us depart.
Kikuno's helicopter rotates in place to face the direction we will be proceeding in. Look at this shot, holy crap. Was Kikuno in, was she in Persona 3? I don't remember. I'll have to look back, I forget. She's a real one. You're tearing up, right? My heart. With a tremendous concussion, a rain of bullet showers down on the mass of shadows, splashing bits of blackness every which way. The wave that had been completely covering the road loses its intensity and begins to retreat.
Now!
Now! Everybody.
Right.
All right.
Come! Persona! Go!
Persona!
And then there's Teddy.
Here goes!
Okay, and then there's Teddy. A line of sparkling light runs into the wave of shadows, accompanied by a roaring sound. Ooh, look at that. Wow. We can do this. We nod to each other and leap one after another into the newly opened path. We must head to that tower where our comrades are fighting so that I can carry out... No. So we can all carry out our duties. Gotta remember, Mitsuru, you're not alone. To be continued? Hey! Got it. Alright. So now let's go see what Labrys is up to. The Black Flood. I almost read that as the Black Food, and I was very confused. Wait, how much more do we have for like down over here? Oh. Oh. All the rest are right over here. Okay, everything else is down here now. Well then. It looks like we're gonna have a long way to go in a minute. Oh goodness. We got a long way. Okay. They might just have us go all the way down from here now. Alright, what is this? The World of Me. Labrys! Oh, move this. The 5 of us who have been entrusted with pursuing Shogun are proceeding towards the top of the tower. How many floors have we climbed already? Distorted hallways and classrooms appear at every turn, and there's no sign of us reaching the end. The dog!
The quakes are growing
It's
more and
Ken.
more frequent.
One
I guess
week
this
since you
means the
looked at
time is
me.
running out.
You know, that Minazuki guy talked about making his world. But how is he going to do that?
If we presume he's following in Akutsuki's footsteps, then he's going to gather shadows, merge them, and summon some great power.
Is he almost like as tall as she is? Homeboy growing up, he's gonna be taller than her, watch.
You mean that thing Minazuki-kun was talking about?
What do you think, Junpei? I mean, you've been surprisingly quiet. Are you not feeling well?
Huh? Nah, I'm fine. Coaches are well trained, you know. I guess it's just that I'm feeling all tense. All this end of the world stuff isn't anything to joke about. I've got people waiting for me. Like the kids have a game coming up next week, so there's no way I can lose here.
He's such a good dude.
Stupid's being serious for once. Looks like he's grown up a bit. I guess I should learn from his example.
Junpei has leveled up. You don't want the world to end either, do you, Lavi-chan? You just woke up after all.
Yeah. I don't want to lose this world after I've met everyone. I gotta do my best.
Here it goes again. Wait, didn't we see this classroom earlier?
But
I feel like the fog's getting thicker too.
it's funny because he's always been like growing up and maturity all throughout Persona 3. In the answer, he was pretty much the voice of reason in the answer. There was that. I really like seeing just how much Junpei's grown.
It won't be good if this keeps up. Since we can't get in communication with Fukasan, we don't even know what's around us.
No matter how far we go, the maze of the fake Yasagami High just keeps going and going, like the Energizer Bunny. The visibility inside is getting worse as well, and we even have trouble seeing the floor at our feet. We're starting to get flustered because we have no sense of progress after all this time.
Come on, keep your cool. Getting all aggravated won't do us any good.
You're so positive as always, Junpei-san.
You think so? I think you've changed, though. You've gotten taller, too.
Huh?
Oh crap!
Why do you sound so relieved?
Crap, that was I'm sorry, Ken.
I've been wondering if I hadn't changed at all. I made a promise to Mitsuru-san that I'd live life like a child.
What's that supposed to mean?
Is that hard to do or something? It's difficult. I don't know what it's like to be a child, so I wasn't sure if I should keep doing what I've been doing.
It's true. It's true that he really never got that opportunity.
Huh. I guess being an adolescent boy is difficult.
You should just live your life the way you are. I mean, you are a kid.
That's right. You can't trust Mitsuru-senpai's idea of childhood. Can you even imagine what she was like when she was a kid?
God.
Whoa, you're right. I can't. It's impossible for common people like us.
Look at Junpei and Yukari being team mom and team dad.
Speaking of children, that Sho dude is the perfect example of a spoiled brat. One moment he's joking around, and the next he's incredibly pissed off.
Yeah. What would someone have to go through in order to make them seriously consider destroying the world? What happened to him?
Right? Who hurt him? I appreciate Yukari and Junpei when they're together. They're just fun to watch. When the topic shifts to Shokin, Kodomaru-san passes by and stops before one of the doors. What you got?
What's up, Kodomaru-san? Is there something bothering you about this classroom?
What you find? When I approach the door that Kodomaru-san is barking at, I see stairs leading up a stairway inside the classroom. Oh, good boy. I'm sure that I wasn't the only one who was hoping this was the place. Junpei-san quickly opens the door and we step inside. Aside from the staircase, the room seems like a normal classroom used during daily life. Desks are lined up in rows, and a blackboard dominates the front wall. The best duo, right? I remember my own yearning to live a life, including places like this. Even at a time like this, I smirk a bit at myself, and just as I'm about to follow everyone to this... Oh, with the update! I wonder if I could play Persona Q2 now, or Q1 first, then Q2. Oh my gosh, if we can get that going, boy, oh my gosh, I will be so excited. I sure hope so. I hope that update from my computer, ooh, because I really want to play Persona Q and Persona Q2. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm like way off topic, but I just thought about that. Because if so, that means we can get more Junpei and Yukari. Even my own yearning is to live. Okay, I read this. Even at times like this, I smirk a bit at myself, and I am just as I'm about to follow everyone to the stairway.
Ah, looks like you've made it all the way here. Now, what to do?
You're General Teddy! We finally found you.
General Teddy, the mastermind of this tournament. With his cape and a fearless grin, General Teddy is completely different from the real Teddy we encountered earlier. And even through the screen, he has an ominous air about him. I check him with my sensors, just to be sure. And sure enough, he's a shadow. No. Oh, the music stopped already? Dang. No, this isn't a normal shadow reading. What in the world is this?
This is getting out of hand. So I, General Teddy, will face you myself. Now bring on the ring!
Let's do it. When General Teddy lifts his little hands up, the red pillars we're familiar with appear in the four corners of the classroom. The tension running through the area pushes away the feeling I had a moment ago that something's wrong. In any case, I have to change my way of thinking and prepare for battle.
Now, it's time to have some fun. Those who hinder the creation of my world shall all perish here.
Whoa, someone's got a big mouth. My world? This has been our world from the start. We're not just gonna let you destroy it that easily.
Tell him, Junpei.
Destroy? I will not destroy it. This will be a new beginning. The beginning of a world of my own, where only I will live.
Only you? What about Sho?
This doesn't concern you. The vessel will soon be complete. Nothing you can do at this point serves any purpose.
We won't know that unless we try. Kodomaru!
Let's go.
Like hell we're gonna let you start anything like that.
Let's take this guy down and move on.
Okay. Okay, who do we want to play as? Who do we want to play as? Who do we want to play as? Oh, who do we want? Who do we want? Oh, these are all good choices. I'm torn between Yukari and Junpei. Junpei, we're doing Junpei? Alright, Junpei, my boy. So we've already seen his instant KO like multiple times, so I'm just gonna fight with him. Shadow Teddy. It's his time to shine. It is his time to shine. He deserves it. He works hard.
Finally.
Baby, 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 baby.
Ooh, that was nice! Oh, he's doing that. Actually, what moves do we have? After 10 runs, I gotta get some runs. Okay. Yeah, red monster here, good to fight all night. Okay, okay, okay. Cool.
Come on, Trismegistus!
Oh crap!
Come on, Trismegistus! Come on, Trismegistus!
I can't do it.
Let's take it first. Here, there. Let's play it up.
Da 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 da. Baby, baby. Da 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 da. Ooh yeah. Da 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 da. Baby, baby. Super Flamingo Swing. What's that? Ooh yeah. Let's see what happens.
Bingo!
Do it again. Wait. Knock him down. Oh dang. I'm about to die. I should probably actually pay attention. Home run. That was incredible.
That was close. What a tough opponent.
Yeah, connected really nice. I saw that. I saw all those moves he got. I like them.
No matter. That was the limit of this temporary body. I've bought enough time.
I love this. Me actually just trying out these moves now.
Huh? You're not gonna melt now?
I like how he just has like a charge move, and that's just cool. As Junpei-san noticed, the fakes we defeated. As Junpei-san noticed, the fakes we defeated until now have lost their shapes quickly after being defeated, and melted into a black ooze before disappearing completely. But this General Teddy is just as confident as he was before the battle, and has the same smile.
I knew it. You're different from the other fakes. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm General Teddy. Who else? Well then, bye-bye, you pesky vermin.
Sam.
Hey! Get back here!
Oh, he's just like running away. General Teddy swirls his cape about him with a laugh and disappears, vanishing into thin air without a trace.
Hey, Yucatan. He said something about a vessel being completed. Wasn't that kind of suspicious?
See, look at him, smart boy, paying attention.
Yeah, it must mean that we don't have any time left, and when we defeated that General Teddy, he didn't disintegrate like the other fakes.
Must be more to this case.
King-kun is right. General Teddy is different from the fakes that we've been running into up until now. Plus, those words he said before fighting. Natsuki-kun said, she calls him Natsuki-kun, said he make his world, and Shokun talked about my world. And yet, General Teddy said, ugh. The quaking starts again. The blackboard and the podium rattle loudly, and some of the decorations on the walls fall down. Oh dang, that's an earthquake. The building shakes strongly for a long time, as if asserting that the time is drawing near.
Can you all hear me?
Hey, Fuka.
You're very close. I'm getting a strong reading just up those stairs.
Baby, baby, baby. When we hear Fuka-san's staticky communique, we feel a sense of tension fill us. We steel ourselves and make our way up the stairs here in the classroom. I'm just imagining a classroom with stairs. Okay, this long loading time. Sure. Ominous. At the end of this long, straight set of stairs, we find a door. When we open that heavy, cold door, we see. Whoa. Sure. The hazy moon immediately grabs our attention. It seems much closer than we have seen it while wandering the town. And then there are the countless crosses. They're the same as the ones in Mitsuru-san the others have been bound to. These crosses are scattered around the ovoid area we find ourselves in.
No way. Is this place?
Yeah, that's the name of the place, Happy.
Is this the moon viewing tower from Gekkokan High?
Mm-hmm. Looks like. Yeah, that's just the name of the place. Question mark, question mark, question mark. It seems that this place is truly outside, and a strong wind blows at us. This must be a landing jutting out from the side of the tower. I see a number of oddly shaped objects around. From one of those places, I see a black shape flying towards us. When it lands, I see Shominazuki.
That's right. It's where you killed Ikutsuki. This time, it'll be the place where you all die. See, I've already written what's going on your tombstones. It's some real poetic obliterature. Just kidding.
Shokun, please stop this! Even if you do it, it'll change nothing!
Is this all because you hate us? Because we stopped Ikutsuki?
You really don't ever shut up, do you? I already told you that I don't give a shit about some dead guy. I'm doing this because it's fun. Watching you all freak out is hilarious. You're nothing but goddamn pests that can't do anything on your own. So I can't stand you buzzing around. That's when he spoke to me and said, you should just destroy the world. Isn't that the greatest suggestion ever?
Let's stop this. You keep saying Ikutsuki doesn't matter to you, but he's all you've been talking about this whole time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What was that, bitch?
Hold up.
Ikutsuki was a worthless ass who did whatever he wanted to me and still ended up dead. That's all. I don't give two shits about someone like him.
That's not true, Shokun. You're only running from your problems. You shouldn't turn away from your true self. Shokun, come back with us. None of us hold any of this against you. Didn't you see
I
what
do.
happened before? I'm a machine and I hurt everyone, but they still accept me. You're just like me. If you have somewhere you can go back to, then you don't have to do this.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Shut the hell up, goddammit!
Thomas, okay. His flustered rant suddenly breaks off. The egg-shaped scar behind his red bangs is glowing a dull reddish white. I already know what this means.
That's enough. How far must you go in attempting to ruin this plan?
You're Minazuki, huh?
Unfortunately, the borrowed power has been exhausted. From here on, I have to deal with you myself.
An emotionless, icy glare pierces us. Minazuki, the one who awakened within Shokin, and, to use his own words, the one who grants his wishes.
It's him again. Are we really sure that he doesn't have split personalities?
I concentrate carefully on his presence. This isn't just a new facet of the same person. This is a completely different presence than before. The reaction from my plume of dust is even stronger than before. I can tell clearly now. Shokun has a plume of dust within his body.
Minazuki-kun, what I said goes for you too. You're the same as me. What you are is the plume of dusk itself.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
That's right. Ikutsuki had a plume of dusk implanted in this boy during his experiments, resulting in my birth.
I knew it.
However, I still have no love for that man. After all, he tried to have me erased.
Erase you?
Yes. Ikutsuki was nothing more than a threat, who was using this boy only to throw him away later. But this boy was something different. He suggested that we try to act exactly like Ikutsuki. He created fake Ikutskis. He even went so far as to gain access to the Kirijo servers, to try to gain more information about Ikutsuki.
Then you were the hacker Kikuno-san told us about.
But Ikutsuki, the only other person this boy knew, had already died by the time the boy awoke from his coma. All that was left to him was the truth. That man had tossed him aside like a piece of trash.
Seriously?
Since then, the boy did everything on his own. He had no help, met rejection at every turn. There was nowhere to go, and no one to turn to. You all believe that everyone is surrounded by other people just like you. But that in itself is only the beginning of this world's failures. The world holds no worth for this boy. Sho Minazuki was thrown into this world all alone, and he wished that everything besides himself would disappear. Then all I must do is grant him that wish.
Okay. Wait a minute. What's today? Oh god, I'm stupid. I didn't realize today's Saturday. That means we get to stream for longer. Oh lord. Oh, I just realized it was Saturday. Oh boy. Maybe it's ironic for someone like me to say this, but Minaski-kun's voice sounds like a machine, completely emotionless. Perhaps, even though he was a personality created by the plume of dust, he may have been trying to save Shokun in his own way. But even if that was the case...
No, that's not what Shokun really wishes for. What you're doing won't save him.
Gotta go grab a snack? Okay, grab... Oh, but not yet. Oh, okay. Never mind. You do you. Happy. Oh, no, let's not. Make sure you're eating, though. Yeah, grab a snack if you got to. What time is it? Okay. Because I would be taking a break at some part. This part is good. Yeah.
Even if you don't know how, or if you end up hurting others, human interaction can change people.
Labrys.
Silence, puppet.
The music!
What would a thing like you know of this boy?
That's right, I ain't human. But neither are you. You're just using his body while you try to destroy the world. You don't care what he feels at all. I ain't like you. No matter how much it hurts, or how much suffering it causes, I love this world.
Ooh!
Wow, well said. Great job, Labrys.
Ooh! Oh wow, Ken is taller than Yukari. He is a grown man. Hey, Rapper, what's going on? How are you? You coming to the good part? Look at this.
Right. What he's saying just sounds like he's running from his problems.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if you're fully human or not. We're all standing here because of how we clashed with others and gained acceptance.
That's right, Koromaru. Where is he even?
Very well.
Is he? No, I don't see his ears.
Persona. You have gone too far. Sit in shame of your own ignorance as you await the moment of your destruction.
Okay, maybe we'll have... Maybe this could be another screenshot. I don't know. Who cares? Who knows? Minaski slowly draws his two swords, while he stares at us with unblinking murderous intent. The persona behind him also readies for battle. Look at that white on white.
I will save Shokun. And to do that, we'll defeat you.
Yeah. Who do we want to use, guys? I was thinking Yukari because we did Junpei last time, but I think Labrys is also the one who really set up this moment. Who knows? One of you guys might say Ken. So I don't know. What are we looking at? What are we saying? What are you thinking? Oy. Labyrinth. I like to think you mean Labrys, Rabbit. You voted last time. It's all good. All right. We will do Labrys. We will do Labrys. You think he'll say Ken and Koromaru, but because Koromaru was there too. He's important. He was his own unit in 3. He's a really good unit. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Baby, 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 baby.
Finally.
Scarface Masked Messiah. Oh wait, what move she have? You're fighting on our side, huh? Nice to meet you. What? You guys haven't met yet? Alright, let me see which move she's got. Chain Knuckle. 5th generation Axe Slash. Weaver. Weaver's our sword. Oh, just literally any of those. Whoa! Dang! You killed my persona!
What?
You're an ice. You won't escape. What? Damn it.
You're serious too.
I could insta kill him, but I don't want. I just want to beat him up with this axe. Incredible. Ooh, Lapras.
That was a good match. I'm glad I could help.
She didn't do anything. She was moral support, so that's good. Moral support's always nice. You let just a little sleep. Oh, you just woke up? Oh, did you? Well, good morning. It's Saturday, which means we get to stream for longer. The persona wearing the golden mask disappears as it melted into thin air. Oh, rabbit. So, I updated my computer, and things are running better. And, that means I had to do another test stream at some point. I don't know when, because I might actually be able to stream Persona Q. Which means, guys, we're not done with the series yet. The persona wearing the golden mask disappears as it melted into thin air. But the defeated master of the persona doesn't appear to be as wounded as he should be. But we'll see. I don't want to promise anything. We'll have to check. I do want to do a test stream at some point. If things go well, maybe we could do it tonight. Who knows? Melts in a thin air, but the defeated master of the persona doesn't appear to be as wounded as he should be. He looks up into the sky with a somewhat absent-minded expression.
I've lost. The vessel will still be completed. You will not stop the creation of this boy's world.
Yes, we will. He must have taken an immense amount of damage. No normal person would have been able to even move after taking a beating like that. And yet, Minazuki-kun is trying to stand up. A certain thought crosses my mind. The will to stand and fight for someone else, no matter how wounded you may be. How Yukari-san and the others rushed to Inaba with me to rescue Mitsuru-san's team when they had been captured. How Yukun and his friends were fighting to protect this town. Minazuki-kun's reasons for fighting is no different from ours.
Minazuki-kun, so you do understand.
I mean, technically, one side's trying to destroy the world, the other one's trying to keep that from happening. But I know what you mean, Lapras.
Not another word, lout. I won't let anyone get in the way.
What was that noise? The reaction from the plume of dust had been fading, but suddenly it grows fierce and powerful, making the air around him tremble. He's still.
Tsukiyomi!
Oh, that was the name of your persona? He didn't use a persona, did he? I wasn't paying attention.
Whoa!
Ah! Look out! You guys!
Bark. I imagine that Koromaru would say something too. His persona appears and sweeps the area around him, causing debris to rain down upon us. Oh, is that it? To be continued? Oh, just kidding. Cutscene. Ooh. It was a good thing he didn't move. What was that noise? Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay. They just wanted to show him doing the most.
This isn't good!
Lapras!
The instant Minazuki-kun disappears above us. Another quake hits. This one is so severe that we can barely stay standing. Every surface begins to undulate like a living being, and large cracks run through the floor. One crack spreads into an actual crevice, separating me from the others. From beneath our feet, lost from view in the fog gathered around the tower. Something dark is rushing. Oh, I thought that was a comment. Something dark is rushing towards us with a deafening roar. Oh, she's surrounded by shadows.
Shadows? Koromaru!
Bite them! On the opposite side of the cleft from me, Kin-kun and Koromaru-san summon their personas to fight the Horde of Shadows. Yukari-san and Junpei-san follow suit. I love how Kin doesn't get a san, but the dog does. That's an insane number of shadows. The Horde of Shadows crawls up towards us, making the tower's outer wall appear to be a swirling black mass. Soon, Yukari-san and the others will be.
Lapras, go! Huh?
You gotta do it.
Don't look back, there's no time!
Go! We know what it's like to have to say goodbye. But you'd better come back to us.
That's right. I want to save him just like everyone saved me. If you don't go after him this instant... I just realized what Junpei was saying. Oh. Oh. Play Persona 3. I don't go after him this instant, I'll never get another chance. A set of stairs leading up until the red fog is ahead of me. I can't pursue him now.
Everyone, thank you. I will protect this world.
And I'll do it for the sake of everyone else, no matter what. I charge up the long winding staircase, up so far that I feel as if these stairs will continue all the way up to the moon itself. What is waiting for me at the top? To be continued? Hey! Just giving us a nice little break, I guess. Make it a difference. Everyone's wish. How many more do we have? Let's see. How many more scenes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. We might actually finish this tonight. If we're being real, we might actually finish this tonight. Which is totally fine. All right. Everyone. Oh wait, no. Use this time. Actually, we'll go ahead and we'll take a break right now, so that way Happy can go ahead and get that food. Everyone can go ahead and get snacks. I'm gonna play an ad really quick though. If you're a sub, you're not gonna see the ad. I'm not lying to you. There will be an ad playing, so we can have something running, and because I'm broke. But yeah, so you guys go ahead and do what you gotta do. I will see you guys in a minute. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Yeah. So yeah, guys, do what you gotta do. I'll see you in about, I'll give you some time. I'm back. How's everybody doing? You guys are good? Give you a little bit of time to get situated, to get started, give more people a little bit of time to get back. Because I don't know how big the snacks everyone's making. Yeah, but I'll at least have this position. Oh, that looks... Yeah. Yeah. Boy. But yeah, I'll just give you guys a little bit of time to get yourselves taken care of and everything. But yeah, things are getting raw now. Oh, you know what? Mitsuru and the others still need to catch up with us. I wonder when that's gonna happen. But yeah, just let me know when let's say I give I give like a couple more minutes, I guess. In the meantime, I'm going to check something. Okay. Okay. That's fun. Hey, Sleazy Mean, what's going on? How are you? Doing all right. We just came back from break, so now I'm just kind of like giving people like a couple more minutes to get this situated. I think some people want to go get snacks, some people want to pee and everything. But how are you, dude? It's good to see you. Boy. Let's see, about another 30 seconds to a minute. But yeah, what's new with you? How have you been? It's always good to see you. Also, well, I can also tell you that I finally got my I got an update for my computer. So we had to cancel yesterday's stream, so I just took that time to let it update, and things seem to be running a bit smoother, a little bit faster. So at some point, I'm gonna have to do another test stream, because if things work out, then we might be able to stream Persona Q and Persona Q2, which would be incredible. You've been busy? Heard that. You bought a new car? Was it 2012 Kia Sorento? Wow. Ooh. When'd you buy it? Congratulations. Yeah, for real though. When'd you buy that? That's awesome. Rip to your wallet though. Okay, that looks good. Just double checking some stuff before we go ahead and get started. But no, that's rad. I'm glad you were able to get one. You got into a nasty wreck. Oh, God. Oh, 4 years ago? I mean, that still sucks, but I'm glad it wasn't, like, recent. And your mom got neck pains from it. And 4 years later, we got $1,500 check and bought the car for... Whoa. That's awesome. How'd you get a $1,500 check? What in the world? I guess, like, the person hit you. The person hit you? Yo. What'd you miss? You didn't miss anything. Well, I mean, we just had a break, and I was giving you guys time to get back, because I know you're getting snacks and everything. But yeah, but Sleazy Me just showed up. He was telling us how he's basically rich now. You read a red light, and they went 35 miles per hour to the back of us. Oh God, it was bad. Oh goodness. I'm glad you guys are okay. You spent it. What'd you spend it on? Probably on like the card. Oh, that's incredible. Right, I bet the car is paid off. That's incredible. I still have about a year before my car's paid off. Been in an accident too, and it wasn't that bad though. Yeah. That's wild. That's great. Yeah, man. I never get help when people hit me. Those cameras they have in the area are just freaking useless. They don't even work. Like, how's a police station that's right down the street from these cameras where I get hit? How are they not able to do anything about that? I don't know. But no, real talk though, I'm so glad that you guys aren't badly hurt. I'm so glad you guys were able to get that much money where you could get a new car and everything's paid off. She was texting, oh god, Bloons, it was the 35. Oh god, jeez, that's wild. I'm just so glad you guys aren't terribly hurt, man. And it's great. But I guess we are in a good spot to go ahead and that like 15. That's I'm like super happy for you guys though, because that's just great. That's a great ending. I'm super happy for you guys. Like, that's rad. You guys just had 5K left over. Woo! It's crazy. Well, let's go ahead and continue this. We're on Everyone's Wish, Chapter 10. Okay. Chapter 10. Click. Paid the credit cards off. That is incredible. Which basically means you can spend it, but yeah, they paid. That is a good deal, man. That's awesome though. Like the whole getting into a wreck and everything, that's not awesome, but the results of it are awesome. The higher I climb, the thicker the red fog seems to get. The sound of battle below me had faded away as I go further and further up. Suddenly, a deep blue shape appears in my red-tinged visions. I stop.
Oh my.
Hey, Theodore.
It seems we meet again, Labrys.
Theodore, he's back.
You're Theodore, right? Still looking for your sister? I don't think she's around here, though.
Man, you don't know how Elizabeth works. She'll be wherever she feels like being.
No, I have stopped looking for her.
He gave up.
Even had I found her, what I wish to know can no longer be learned from her.
Oh, what's that?
What I yearned for is something that I must discern for myself. Oh. You all have taught me that.
Okay.
Huh. I guess you've changed a little too, Theodore?
Do I seem so? Watching you has broadened my spectrum a bit. No, a great deal.
Yeah. I figured something out during all this fighting, too.
Oh? May I ask what that is?
Oh, sure. It ain't anything mind-blowing, though. I just felt that the bonds you form with people get passed along and only keep spreading.
I see. That is intriguing.
Yukon and the others got hurt trying to save me. I want to save Shoko, even if it hurts me. We all keep butting heads over and over. But the banner of friendship ain't just for show. It's what lets you go against someone while still trusting in them.
My, how surprising. Your expression is completely different from the last time I met you.
You think so?
Oh.
I can't tell for myself.
There's no doubt.
Her face.
You've likely grown during these events. That must be it.
Grown.
I'm a machine. I have a cold metallic body, and it'll be an eternity before that changes. But if Theodore says that I've grown, then he must be talking about my heart. My warm memories that everyone has given me. It's not just some data that was inserted into my memory. It's ingrained into me, somewhere much deeper within myself.
While I watched you, I was thinking to myself as well.
Some bad stories get a nice ending, you learn that for sure. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's always the dream though, right?
What is the reason you fight? What supports you? And what do you wish to protect through these battles? I have a feeling that I'm coming close to reaching the answer. even if I only have a faint idea for now.
Huh?
Doing something for someone else. All of you gathered here are connected by that common thread of emotion. You call them bonds, and those bonds guide you towards what you wish for.
Our wishes.
And my sister must have left that room with a wish, just like you. That is how I understand it.
He's right. Theodore's words illuminate my own inner feelings. They also illuminate television. What we yearn for, what we believe in, that's what we wish to show Shokun. They're all our own wishes. How we think about someone and do things for those people. It's because we wish for that person to be better, for the whole world to shine just a little bit brighter. And now I'm wishing that Shokun can learn how wonderful this world truly is.
Thanks, Theodore. You're awesome.
Aw.
Huh? I'm awesome? Is that so? It does have a nice ring to it, though.
Awesome, Theodore.
Oh, I shouldn't be keeping you here. You're going to go fulfill your wish, no? Please, proceed.
Thanks, Theodore.
I wish you luck.
Jesus. Hey, Happy the Human. Thanks for the host. I appreciate that. Those final words, Theodore disappears. Oh, with those final words, Theodore disappears, melting into the fog. So ominous. The powerful enemy waiting for me up ahead may swallow me whole, but I won't lose. I have wishes for everyone supporting me. I'm sure those wishes will reach Shokun's heart as well. I thank Theodore for boosting my spirits as I pick up the pace and climb the stairs with a clearer head. One scene down. A notification for when you host. I have another one that happens when you host sometimes too. I have different notifications for hosting and raids.
There it goes again.
I should probably add some more notifications for different things. I just don't know what I would do. Another quake rocks the tower, and I have to crouch down to keep from staggering. It feels like these earthquakes are growing more and more frequent, even as the shaking itself grows stronger and stronger. There's no doubt that an indescribably powerful force is getting closer and closer.
Lapras! Can you hear me? Focus on. These tremors are crazy. Are you all okay? Tons of shadows are pouring out and... Don't worry, I'm with the others.
It seems Fugasan's group had been trying to catch up with us after Yukon, and the others recovered enough to move on. While they were about halfway up the tower, a ton of shadows suddenly began to attack them, and right now they're preventing those shadows from coming up through the tower towards us.
Anyway, I got in contact with Kikuno-san earlier.
Sweet.
There's something I need to tell you.
Oh, yeah, tell her.
We discovered the password to the file that I gave you before. It's King of the Fall.
The files on the memory card that Kikuno-san had given to me before I left the helicopter. I forgot all about them during the fierce battles that I've been in up until now. Those files might contain the clues that lead to bringing this case to an end.
Thanks, Fukasan. I'll give it a try. She told me that Mitsuru-senpai figured it out. We're counting on you, Lapras.
But Mitsuru's smart. After Mitsuru-san and the others rescue the rest of Inaba Persona users at Junes, they strive to make it back to the tower in order to intercept the shadows that were flooding the town and converging on this place. Notification yet. The notifications for what? Hostings, raids, bits for... Didn't we have it for something else? I have to check my notifications. It's been a while since I updated them. With a sigh of relief over hearing that everyone is safe, I find the protected file and try to use the password Fukasan gave me. Password accepted. Opening file.
This...
I instantly have access to the full contents of the data. The locked file seems to be details of Shuji Ikusuke's personal experiments. The dates are marked as taking place in 1999. I was 6 years old. Wow. And the test subjects named Sho Minasuke. Wait a minute. Hold on. Didn't P3 Pro tag when he was in that car crash where he lost his parents? Wasn't that a 99 also? Wait, it couldn't have been. Because Igus was there, wasn't she? And I thought she was activated in 2000? I forget. I gotta look back. I don't know.
A strong reading is getting close. Labyrinth, be careful!
Oh, I hear footsteps. Or maybe that's her. I continue reviewing the data while Fukusan cautions me, and I prepare for another fight. The stairs eventually come to an end. A bizarre sight, quite different from anything I've seen until now, leaps into view. Oh, that's different.
What
that's right.
is this place?
This is Angel Island. The strong wind blowing here keeps the fog from becoming too thick. This wide space is made of what appears to be red marble, and a vibrant green patterns run through it like blood vessels. Pillars that appear to be stylized flames stand around us, casting eerie shadows into the lustrous floor. Floating near the center is a crystalline object that appears to be slightly taller than I am, just slightly. It emits a bluish-green light. On closer inspection, I see golden particles clinging to that rotating object. Are those persona fragments from our past fights? As I walk step by step across the hard red floor, I approach the young man standing by the crystal. At his heel is a man in a suit. Who could that be? Beginning facial scan, searching records. Results found. Toru Adachi, the man who was arrested last year as a perpetrator of the case that Yukon and his friends solved. What could he possibly be doing here?
You again, you goddamn robot? Damn you for coming all this way. This son of a bitch betrayed me too. All of you are completely useless. And I can't even get an answer from him either. Ah!
I don't know what happened before I got here, but Shokin seems furious. He places a foot on Adachi-san's body and leans heavily on it. Adachi-san groans faintly. Thank goodness he's still alive. It seems he's just unconscious.
Hey, scrap for brains. What happened to him? Where the hell's Minazuki?
I don't know. He fought us, and...
Huh? You guys did something to him? Bullshit, that's impossible! He's strong. As strong as me. And there's no way in hell that he'd lose to some goddamn pest like you!
If he's as strong as you, then that explains why he went down.
Shokun, there's something I want you to hear. It's about your father.
Shokun is currently very unstable, much like when I met him earlier. Averting his eyes from the truth and trying to forget everything about himself. How he is right now was how I used to be just a short while ago, before I met Yukon and Mitsuru-san. I was able to overcome it thanks to everyone, but Shokun is cowering just like I was. And knowing that the true Fukusan entrusted me with may hurt him more, makes my heart ache.
Shuji Akutsuki, your father, embedded a plume of dusk into your body for his own research. But because the persona ability didn't awaken in you, you entered a vegetative state. And then Akutsuki threw you away. Is that right?
Just when I was wondering what shit you were gonna spew after coming all this way. Did you come to rub salt in my wounds, you goddamn bastard? Yeah, that's right. That piece of shit tossed me aside. He was the only one.
Those eyes.
The only one in my world, and he did that to me.
The music!
I already know that he was a goddamn bastard, so what? It doesn't matter. He was all that I had in the world.
Shokun.
This world's so fun, isn't it? Full of shitty bastards always pressing in on you. It's so awesome. I'd rather be alone forever than spend another second having to deal with another dipshit ever again. So you can all just disappear.
That ain't true. You don't really want to be alone at all.
Huh? You broken piece of junk. Have you finally lost it for good? I won't be totally alone. I'll be beside myself, laughing at how stupid you are.
Huh?
Oh.
It's a micro memory card. Your father, Shuji Ikutsuki, recorded the experiments he did to you on it.
Where did she install that? Does she? It's like installed in her body, but like, I don't know. It's part of his deep. Yeah, man.
Listen to this. From a report on Project Puppet Master.
Subject
Freaking
name,
chairman.
Sho Minazuki. Soon after beginning his training, his abilities have reached what one would call an astounding level. Muscle strength, agility. Physically, he surpasses normal specimens. Special mention must be made of his abnormally aggressive nature.
Let's get a shot of this, just in case.
For example, in combat training, Sho will attempt to utterly destroy his opponent until we force him to stop. The depth of his fury is unfathomable, but having no rational or mental breaks based on his rationality makes him an ideal weapon. Psychological analysis suggests that Sho is attempting to gain a connection to others by hurting them, as a result of our teachings. If he continues to grow, he'll be extremely valuable to our research. Luckily, the boy seems to adore me as a father figure. That will be useful.
God.
You see? The reason you're hurting everyone is because you want a connection with them. It's because of the experiments he did on you. And because you weren't taught any other way to connect with people. That's incredibly sad.
Is that all you have to say?
Shokun!
Yeah, he's right. So what? What do you want me to do? If I really want a connection with the world, and destroying it is the only way I know how, then what's wrong with me trying to destroy everything?
We can, I don't know, teach you another way.
The same goes for you, you piece of trash! You want a connection with me? You want a bond with me? Then I'll shred you to pieces!
Deep breath, Shokun. Shokun draws his two swords, almost spitting with rage. His eyes are clouded with madness and malevolence. His stare itself feels like blades piercing into me. Whenever Shokun got this work done before, the other person would step in, but it doesn't happen now. Guess we're gonna be fighting. He needs some milk. He's so angry. Shokun draws closer to me. The plume of dust within me stirs a little. Ooh. I whisper back to it, feeling the presence inside.
Yeah, it's okay. Thanks for leaving this to me. Shokun, if you don't know any other way, then I'll go head-to-head with you your way. And then, I'll make sure you hear me out.
Let's go, son. Oh, I can't wait. Boy. All right.
Final. Fight!
Ah, bullshit!
Do it again.
Where are you aiming?
Oh, I don't know how I did that. That was cool, though. Stop! Get up!
I see ya. Try to dodge this.
What happens when I do this? Oh, wow.
You bastard!
It didn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I just think this was very fitting for this particular fight.
Like you need punishing.
Oh, he's just chilling.
No!
Cool. Now calm down.
No, it's not over yet. I have nothing. No one at all. If this shitty world won't give me anything, then I'm gonna see it destroyed, no matter what!
Shokun is on his knees. and he desperately tries to regain his feet by leaning on his swords, his face contorted in pain. The dangerous aura I felt from him before the battle isn't weakening. On the contrary, it's becoming stronger.
Shokun, do you really think you were alone?
Of course I was. What do you know? I was always...
But what about Minazuki?
No, Shokun. You were never alone. There's more in that file. Do you remember why you went into that coma?
How should I know? I took the medicine Ikutsuki gave me, went into a machine, and...
It was an experiment Ikutsuki set up to erase Minazuki-kun.
Dad tried to erase him? Why?
After transplanting the Plume of Dusk, you didn't awaken to a persona. Ikutsuki's plan was already a bust at that point. But after a while, Ikutsuki learned there was another personality in you, inside the Plume of Dusk. That was the change in you. At first, it seems like Ikutsuki was interested in that other you, too. But the new you was different, and wouldn't listen to what Ikutsuki said at all. That other you awakened to a persona, destroyed the test facility, and then tried to kill Ikutsuki.
Huh? Bullshit! That's not true! Why would he try to kill my dad?
Because he was gonna throw you away.
You really can't figure it out? Minazuki was trying to protect you.
Huh?
Shokun could only find a connection with other people by hurting them. As a result, that distanced him from everyone. Feeling that the world had rejected him, Shokun chose to destroy the world instead. But Minazuki-kun has supported Shokun through all of this. That other self said that he would fight for that boy. Minazuki-kun feels the same way Shokun does. The only way to do anything is through hurting others, but he's doing it to protect Shokun.
He was still unstable then and got captured. After that, Ikutsuki tried to erase Minazuki-kun while leaving the persona. Do you get it now, Shokun? It was Minazuki-kun and his...
Oh, what? Okay. The music stopped abruptly. We're going to say the first one, and then we'll work our way down and see if it matters. Because, yeah, oh, crap. You know what? Yeah, we'll have to come back and do the second one anyway.
Power of a bond that supported you.
That's bullshit. That's not...
Shokun claps his head on his hands and falls to his knees. My heart hurts. This is Shokun's pain. Shokun's world consisted of being denied by everyone and only being accepted by the other person within him, Minazuki-kun. I've mercilessly shattered that, and I'm trying to draw him into our own world, the real world, the world that is nothing but a place of fear to him. I know how difficult it is for him to accept it.
Ha! What's this sob story going on over here?
Oh, God. General Teddy suddenly appears behind Shokun. Something's not right. I never sensed his presence here at all. General Teddy should be a fake version of Teddy, created from a shadow. I turn my sensors towards him again, but that wrong feeling I sensed when I met him in the classroom has gotten even stronger. I can't put it into words, but it's a very ominous presence.
Aha! Has the stupid brat been beaten? You're disqualified from the P1 climax. Now hurry up and get out of here.
Kagutsuchi.
That's a new name.
Kagutsuchi? General Teddy, so you really weren't...
Oh, poor little shut-in Sho-chan. Was Labby-chan mean to you? Are you gonna have to go back to the hospital again? You don't have to worry. Guess what? I'll set you free.
General Teddy, step away from Shokun.
You're the champion of the P1 climax, Labby-chan. Congratulations!
Can we talk about how, like, 3 of the investigation team just kind of disappeared? You, Chie, and Yosuke? They were mentioned, but we haven't seen them in a while.
Your prize is death.
Oh, this. Okay, we've seen that. General Teddy viciously grabs Shokun by the head, from behind, effortlessly lifting him up with one arm. Sure, I'll hold on to this just in case. Suspended in midair, Shokun's face cringes in pain. What an unimaginable strength.
Shokun! Who in the world are you? What are you gonna do with Shokun?
What am I going to do? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to kill him. I'll grant this brat what he wants. A world of solitude. But I'll be the only one there. It will be a world all for myself, where only I exist.
General Teddy's tone changes, and an ominous and hatred-filled voice reaches my ears, echoing as if reaching me from the very depths of hell. I know this voice. Yeah, when I was forced into sleep in the laboratory in Yakushima, I had a dream, and in that dream a voice echoed in my head. This voice tempted me to forget everything, to shut myself away in a distorted world that reflected only my desires. It's that same voice.
Don't tell me. Are you...
That's right. This red fawn and the brat's power were on loan from me. At least he worked quite well for me.
Wait. So the thing Minazuki-kun was talking about waking at this tower is...
You finally figured it out. Fortunately, the Horde of Shadows to create a vessel and the Persona fragments to control it have been gathered. All that's left is to fuse that fragment with the Shadows as a base, and then devour the Persona fragments to inhabit my new corporeal form. I pay no heed to this. I am the collective will of those who abandon all connections and strive to live only for themselves. I incinerate everything. Murder, trample, and cast you humans down into the depths of despair. My name is Hino Kagutsuchi, one who kills all who live in this world.
Red fall gushes like blood from the body of General Teddy. Wait, hold on. Oh god. No. Hino Kagutsuchi, and it gets sucked in through Shokun's eyes, ears, mouth, and wounds. Jesus!
Shokun!
As I try to rush towards him, the empty husk of General Teddy's body has become crumbles into a black lump of a shadow. At the same time, Shokun, or whatever he is now, turns his evil red gaze towards me. This power is immeasurably stronger than Shokun or Minazuki-kun's. My entire metal body shrieks as I'm twisted in directions that I was never meant to go. Oh god.
Don't worry.
Right, Sleepy.
You will live to witness my advent and will be the first sacrifice to my power.
I'll never let you do that! Give Shokun back!
Your nerve astounds me, but I wouldn't be so sure. Your allies are about to be overwhelmed by the flood of shadows. You all fought so long within this red fog, just as I planned. You are exhausted to your very souls. You have no hope of defeating me now. You were quite useful, puppet. I directed you at them with the aim of harvesting their personas at first, though.
The other tournament, and this one too. So you were the real one behind these battles!
Yes, I needed a vessel. Had I taken their shadows for my own, their own wills would have made them less obedient than I required.
I learned that in the previous battles. Thus did I prepare this fog and my new scheme to carve a way to your personas. Personas are the suppressed strength of heart. Nothing is better suited to suppress the will of shadows than that.
So that's why you made us fight!
I glance towards the crystal floating up above. So that's the collection of persona fragments that have been carved away from us. And now enough of them have been gathered. This power will be what brings destruction upon this world, and is the final piece required to create this vessel for a god. Oh.
Now is the time for despair. This new form that you have given me. Behold it!
He gonna eat you. He ate you. I kind of know how to fight it. It was weird enough trying to find it with you, the balanced character, and then I gotta use a completely different character who doesn't have the exact same moves. It's gonna be weird. We're gonna see. A low-pitched laugh echoes across the area as a blast of heat rages from the enormous body that appears. A god that's manifested uses shadows as his vessel. It says I was created to be an anti-shadow weapon. I look on what could be considered my arch nemesis.
This can't be.
A being that can incinerate the world. Its powers are so tremendous that it could perform such an outrageous deed. Its roar shakes the air, and there's a heat-like scorching flame. My sensors show that it is fully manifested. At this rate, I'll be destroyed by it as well. But as I recoil in trepidation, mysterious voices, unlike those of normal persona communications, echo through me.
Labras, don't give up! We're all cheering you on!
Labras, leave this place to us. Once this
Okay.
is all over, we'll have a party and celebration.
Okay, so we're gonna bring like those guys who've been missing for a while back. That's good.
I'm positive you can do this, Labras. We'll take care of all these shadows.
Don't worry, Labras. You're not alone.
False proof. I close my eyes and imagine the faces of everyone I've met since my awakening. Everyone who had accepted me. Everyone who had given me a place to belong. And because everyone is fighting below me right now, I am able to stand here.
This is all on you, Labras. You promised that you'll come back no matter what.
We won't lose. Labras, please win this for us.
We're counting on you, Labras-san. Please protect our world.
That's right, Koto-chan. All the friends I met in Inaba and my companions who trusted me to finish the job before me. The voices give me strength.
We'll make sure to hold them back here. You can win this, Labras.
You tell them, baby girl.
Labras, we're entrusting this to you. Our thoughts are with you.
Let us handle things here. You have your own role to carry out.
Akihiko in the gut.
Don't you dare tell us that you're giving up on this now. We'll do our best to give you time.
Labby-chan! Your knight is on your side!
Get a grip, Labras. We're fighting with you too.
Please win this, Labras. Sister, we're all waiting for your return. Let's fight this together.
Oh dang. I feel like this is like this picture has meme potential. It's okay. They might not be right next to me, but I can still sense them. I won't lose. Everyone is on my side.
I'm not alone.
It's good they had Labras do this, because like this has really become her story. Oh.
Take this. Seriously?
Okay.
Good.
This will be the end of your kind.
Am I even hitting him?
Wait! Go back!
Pretty good. Take this. Take this.
There you go.
Take seriously?
Yeah.
Take this. That was close.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Keep wrecking his day, Labras. Oh god.
You're so
Take this. Take this.
Good. I gotta learn how to block, honestly. There you go. Hit him. Oh, what you got?
Better be on your toes.
That doesn't work.
Wait! Seriously? Seriously?
Okay. Get back. Wait. What moves we got? You know what? None of this is gonna work, so I was gonna hope for the. Woo! That was very close. I'm so glad I blocked when I did.
That was close.
Dang. Run, girl!
Take this. That was close. Take this. Take this. Yeah!
There's like no way to tell whether or not you get it, so you know.
Impossible. The will of a puppet like you. A single will was able to surpass mine.
First try.
You can't hear the voices of everybody who's supporting me. You'll never win against us, Hino Kawatsuchi.
Rip indeed.
Silence, pest. I will not lose. I am stronger than anything.
Okay. Excuse me.
Impossible. How could I fall to this trickery of fans?
The crumbling corpse disintegrates before me. I can't even take another step. All I can do is gaze up at Hino Kagutsushi's body as it falls apart into thin air before me.
That was marvelous indeed. These events were truly an ordeal.
Girl, your brother was looking for you. The area had filled with silence once the battle ended, but a familiar voice ends it. I turn and see a young woman in a blue dress standing nearby.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
Though what you just defeated now was different in form, it appeared to be another embodiment of man's consciousness that wishes for death. And suffice to say, I had my own reason to witness its end.
A reason?
To abolish others also means to abolish oneself. That great power was also an embodiment of a distorted will, given birth by dissatisfaction. If left alone, it would eventually have become a great stagnation, leading to the destruction of the world, even the world within people's hearts.
The world within people's hearts? You mean that place I met you the other time?
Indeed. And if that were to happen, it would be a hindrance to my own wish as well.
You have a wish.
Elizabeth smiles and quietly closes her eyes. Her expression is gentle, as if thinking of someone precious to her. Dorkun! I already lost my spot. No, I didn't. Okay, I was told that Elizabeth had gone on a journey in search of power. What she tells me is always vague, and I don't understand everything she says, but she harbors a wish for someone else. What kind of person would she think of as precious? Is she also searching for what she can do to help that person? Seeing her softened expression makes me think back on my own wish. Yes, once this is all over, I should go see that girl. Yeah!
Maybe I'm out of my league here, but I hope your wish comes true soon.
It honors me to hear those words. I wish to express my gratitude to you as well.
But will it happen?
You mean thank me? Why?
In this turbulence, you showed me an unknown, miraculous power that cannot be attained alone. I firmly believe that that power will be a solid guide to the distant journey that I must take. And thus, I thank you from the depths of my heart.
Elizabeth bows deeply to me. No, I didn't do anything. I should be the one thanking her.
Oh no, I really didn't.
This place will disappear momentarily. Well, until we meet again someday, Labrys. Actually, there is something I'd like to ask you before I go, just in case. Shall I transport your friends to somewhere safe?
That would be helpful. That's right. This tower has already begun to crumble. My friends and I can never get out before the place becomes truly dangerous. I hurriedly respond to Elizabeth as politely as possible.
That would be wonderful. Please do.
Very well. Then I shall...
Elizabeth?
Now that I think of it, where would a safe place be?
This place is gonna crumble soon, so anywhere else is fine. Could you hurry, please?
Ah, yes! That reminds me. There is one place where there would be no trouble if I were to send such a bizarre group of people there. I will now transport your companions. Well then.
Why is that in quotations? I'll now transport your companions, if that's what you call them. My vision grows hazy as she speaks. That's when I remember something. What about Shokun and Adachi-san? If they're not transported too, they'll be killed when the tower collapses.
Hold on, Elizabeth!
Too late. Whether or not she understood my thoughts, Elizabeth smiles to me before everything is blanketed by a bright light. I just realized that sound effect when everything turned white. That's like that's the healing sound effect when you heal everybody. Okay, there's more. Ooh. What else we got? The evil god crumbles. Well, what were the names of the other ones that I saw? Sorcerer's Strength. Okay. How many more we got? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 more. Wow, let's do it. We're in the TV world now, kids. Oh, move this. When the light fades, the scenery around me has completely changed. This location is familiar. This is the TV world, in the open space where everyone gathered.
Huh? Is this inside the TV? That's right. Where's everyone else? Where's Shokun?
I look over and see Shokun collapse on the ground, a little further away. Thank goodness. That was quite mean of Elizabeth. She only mentioned my companion, so I was worried about what would happen to Shokun. I see. Elizabeth said that she would transport my companions. Oh yeah, that's what quotation. Hey, my question got answered. That means that she considers Shokun to be one of my companions as well. I don't see Adachi-san anywhere, but this is Elizabeth we're talking about. I'm sure she transported him to someplace else too. Back to jail. Anyway, I worry about how Shokun isn't moving from the ground, and I quickly rush to his side.
Shokun!
Oh, new shot. Whoa! His face. When I called to him, those TVs look big. Labrys looks adorable here. I'm getting distracted. When I call to him, he slowly stands up, facing away from me. He looks around himself without a word, then looks down at the ground and quietly mumbles.
Shut up, Scrap. Enough yapping.
I couldn't help it. Not when I knew you were safe.
Hey, did you kill that thing?
Huh?
Did you destroy Hinokagutsuchi? Can't you understand words?
So mean.
Oh, yeah.
You're strong.
Huh?
All he had to say.
God damn it, do I have to say everything to you twice, you piece of junk? Never mind, you stupid toaster.
Toaster! He's still yelling at me. But Shokun does seem a little different than he had been before the fight. His voice and his expression too. Maybe it's just my imagination though. He doesn't seem like he's going to get violent either. For now, that is.
Shokun, where are you going?
It's none of your business. If you don't shut the hell up, I'm gonna cut you.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
But everyone's waiting for you. I'm sure Mitsuru-san and her people are too.
Shut the hell up. I'm not gonna start listening to what anyone wants now. Go back to where you belong.
Shokun!
He's just chilling in the TV world now. The biggest reference to the Igus toaster.
Hey, Scrap.
Shokun makes as if to leave this place. then stops to talk to me. It seems he remembers something. I'm actually a little surprised that he's talking to me.
Oh, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Seriously? Now you can't even speak properly. Oh man, it's too much.
He looks so happy.
You don't have to laugh that much.
Don't laugh at me.
Oh, damn it. You really are broken, aren't you?
Burger! What's going on, dude? How are you?
Hey, do you think even now he might be...
Huh?
Never mind. See you later, robot. You better have your damn oil changed or something.
Huh? Oh!
Before I can think of something else to say, Shulkin's already getting far away. What should I do? This is inside the TV world after all. But his posture is much more confident than when I first saw him. He has his own future waiting for him now. I'm sure there will be mountains of painful difficulties waiting for him. There's even the possibility that we might end up facing him again as the enemy. But even then, that's okay. Even though it was only for a short time, I sense a bond between myself and him. If I don't give up, and if I keep wishing for his success, a day may come where we reach an understanding. But I don't get an oil change during a maintenance routine, though. Just had to do something different because he can't sleep. It's okay, man. It's Saturday, man. We're having late night hours. And also we get the stream for later. Suddenly, several shining figures appear within the room here in the TV world. When the light around them dims, I recognize familiar faces. My companions who have finished fighting their own fierce battles gather one after another.
Huh? What's going on? I thought the fog suddenly lifted. Where am I?
Labrys, you're okay! Oh, I'm so relieved that I can't stand up.
Dog.
Labrys-san, thank you. I believed in you. I knew that you could do it.
It's Ken.
I wish you could have seen us, Labby-chan. Shadow Operative Junpei Iori totally nailed it.
My leg.
Whoa!
Oh.
What a soft yet stinky landing spot. Oh my, this is inside the TV!
How's that he says that Junpei's stinky, even though Akihiko's not? I don't think Akihiko was like showered once since he's been back. You got the Shantae limited edition? I haven't got anything yet. I haven't even gotten an email. I got an email. I talked about it earlier, Burger. I got an email a couple days ago saying that my copy of Streets of Rage 4 has shipped. But I haven't heard anything about my other copies. Like, I haven't heard about Vitamin Connection. Haven't heard about Shantae. But yeah. We all got an email the same day, did we? I should probably double check. Maybe it was all in the same email in one thing. Because mine said something about Streets of Rage 4. It didn't say anything about anything else. So I'll have to double check. Maybe it says something about all my stuff. I sure hope so. That'd be nice. Dude, you think we'll be able to play and beat Shantae before summer ends? I already told you, we're dropping everything for Shantae.
Wowee! Yuka-chan, Ken-Ken, Kuromaru's here
Ken.
too! Is everyone okay?
How's it that Kuromaru doesn't get a nickname? Ken.
Are we? This is the normal TV entrance. Oh, it would seem everything has been settled.
Sister, I'm so glad you're okay. Still, I knew you would be able to overcome this. I'm going to have to try harder to keep up with you.
You definitely showed us your resolve back there, Labrys.
You did splendidly. We would have been in danger had you not been with us. You haven't been with the Shadow Operatives for very long, but you've already become our ace in the hole. I'll continue counting on you, Labrys.
Labrys, I sensed everything! It was really amazing! Labrys! I was so impressed that you beat such an immense enemy all by yourself!
This is good for Labrys, man. This acceptance. We all got an email the same day, but also got Duke Nukem 0 Hour on Amazon yesterday. Okay. Ooh, yeah, you should totally post them on Discord. Do we have a channel specifically for that? I don't know. Maybe. I forget. I had to look.
No, it was thanks to all of you. I only beat him down because you were with me. Thanks, guys.
What was that noise? Another group of shining figures appears. This time is Yukun's group, appearing along with Fukasan. It seems they were fighting the shadows that were closing in on the tower when they, too, were suddenly enveloped by light and were taken to this place.
Now that was suspenseful. You did an amazing job. We're definitely throwing a celebration party.
Yeah!
That sounds wonderful. We have quite the group here together, after all.
Right, solid. Dream team.
Labrys, thank you for all your hard work. Are you okay, Labrys? Are you hurt anywhere? I mean, you were really amazing!
Thanks, Labrys. The town should return to normal now. It's all thanks to you.
Yukun.
Had I not come here, everyone in Inaba would have continued leading peaceful lives. Internally, I was afraid to learn what he truly thought of me. That was when Ken-kun told me that I should go to him myself and find out how he feels. Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay. He was right. Just seeing the kindness in Yukun's eyes right now makes me feel like there's no need to hear what he thinks about me in words. The relief of this painful battle coming to an end mixes with the joy of discovering new and true friends. My happiness proves to be contagious, and before long we're all talking animatedly with one another. After some time, Misuru-san approaches me. Her expression seems rather meek. When she speaks to me, she seems apologetic. Oh. I don't think we have a channel for this stuff like that, and if we do, I don't know which one it is. You know what? Let's check. Let's check. What the heck? I don't have anything. Hold on. Time out. Time out. Got him. Ha-ha! Son! I killed a spider. It just came, like, coming down on his web. And I was going to try to find something to, like, kill it with, but I didn't have anything, so I just smashed it with my hand. This is actually pretty gross. So what I'm going to do, I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to clean my hands off because this is nasty. I'm back. What'd I miss? Okay. Spider guts. Yeah, it's pretty gross. but I just washed my hands. We're fine now. Oh, that's right. I was looking to see if we had a channel for that. Well, there's a pics and memes channel. Maybe we could just separate pics and memes. Make one pics and another one memes. But right now you can just put in the pics and memes channel, I guess. And then I'll just have to make a new channel for one or the other one day. We'll see. There's also a suggestions channel if you guys have any ideas and stuff. Everyone's drawing Hatsune Miku and Amy Rose in their outfit style. Oh, I saw one drawing of that. It was just like Amy as Hatsune Miku or something like that, and they were like, "That's it." I've only seen that once. I didn't know that was an actual thing, like a trend or anything. That's cool. Oh, we read this.
Labrys, I'm sorry, but I need to hear your report. Where is Minazuki? Were you able to speak with him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, but only for a little while. But before you all came here,
When I begin my report, Akihiko-san nudges me in the shoulder with his elbow. Huh? As I stand in bewilderment, Misuru-san clears her throat.
Well, you know, Labrys, the Shadow Operatives are a formal organization. I am obligated to report about this case to the higher-ups.
Why Akihiko not say they don't say anything?
Right. That's why I was saying, before you all came here, Shokun...
Hey, Akihiko-san nudges me in the shoulder even harder this time. Akihiko's like, shut up. And what's going on? Did I say something weird?
You're even more naive than I am. You really are like a child when it comes to these things.
There are just some things you don't want to be honest about at times like this. That's why you just gotta dodge the question. And ow!
Oh my god, everybody. Wait, why are people doing? Oh, it's weird, especially like in the Sonic community, the Sonic arts community, to where it's like you just get these random trends. Like there was one time, it wasn't too terribly long ago, but at one point they were just switching Sonic and Amy's colors. So like Sonic was pink and Amy was blue. It was just a thing. Somebody gets bored and they decide to do something, and if enough people like it, then everyone starts getting on the train, and it just lasts for like a little bit. It's cool. I'm glad it's nothing negative or anything.
Junpei, don't start teaching Labras stuff like that. We don't want her becoming more like you.
Maybe we do. That would actually be really fun.
Ow! What was that for? You're scarier than the shadows.
I didn't ask properly. Shadow Operative Labras, do you know where Minazuki went?
I'm sorry. I don't know where he went.
Oh.
Phew.
The moment I answer them, they all sound relieved. For some reason, even Akihiko-san and Mitsuru-san are smiling in a satisfied manner. Could it be they actually want me to say that I didn't know where he went?
I see. Normally, we'd have to send someone to track him down. But if you don't know, then there's nothing to be done about it.
See, they're trying to set this up, man. They're trying to help you. See, everyone was drawing the pose in many adventures. I don't remember that one.
I will report this case to our authorities, and the Shadow Operatives will take responsibility for it. All of us.
Hey.
Mitsuru-san!
I get it now. If Shokun, who was the person behind such a serious case as this, were captured, he would be dealt with severely. And even if Shokun were to meet with Mitsuru-san and the others right now, he'd surely get angry like he was a moment ago, and it wouldn't be much of a conversation. But if we Shadow Operatives pursue him ourselves, we'll have tons of opportunities to get Shokun to open up to us. Mitsuru-san, everyone, thank you.
Hey, what are you guys doing? We're gonna leave you behind if you don't hurry up.
Oh, I just realized they were talking about this amongst like P3. P4 has no idea what's happening. The others who are a bit further away call out to us. It seems the time for us to part is drawing close once again. But since we are connected by bonds, we'll be able to see each other anytime we want. We'll just be physically distant for a short while.
Are we really getting out from here? I'm feeling really anxious about this.
Oh? Are you scared, Junpei? That's pretty lame for a big boy like you.
Don't mind me for going on ahead.
Please excuse us.
They're just going. They know what to do. Everyone from Inaba jumps through the exit TV, one after another, as if they were completely used to it. Mitsuru-san, Akihiko-san, and Fuka-san, who've also experienced this once ago as well.
Alright, Koromaru. We should go too.
Hello? Why is Bree vibrating? What is happening? Oh! I will look at that in a minute.
Well, I guess I better go for it. Here.
Oh crap, I'm sorry, you could tell. I feel bad.
Come on, Junpei. Hurry up. Come on, get going.
Hey, all right already. This is my first time. Put me down. No!
Teddy grabs Junpei-san and bare handles him through the TV screen. Junpei-san's shout quickly grows distant. Teddy then beckons to me before passing into the TV as well. I place my hand over the TV screen and the now empty plaza. See, Teddy just like tosses him in the TV. Below this place is the school that I built. Now that I have a place to belong, I doubt I'll ever come here again. Goodbye. It's time I went back with the others. Hey! That's a good spot. I like it. May 6th, early morning. After leaving Junes, we heard that Kikuno-san had landed the helicopter in the schoolyard at Yasagami High, so we headed back to the school. It seems that after Kikuno-san risked her life to drop us off at Junes, she was forced to land near the outskirts of town. There, she studied the data from Shuji Akutsuki's files and repaired the damaged helicopter, then took off again, and was even able to help the others. Nice. Talk about a tough person. This means that we Persona users weren't the only ones who were fighting. The other reason why we returned to Yasagami High was because we needed to check on the crime scene as members of the Shadow Operatives. We go up to the rooftop of the school and look down on the school now that it has regained its original form. The roof!
School. The memories places like this bring back. It's already been 3 years.
Yeah, I know what that's like. This is the roof that they were all on. Here's my mistake. It wasn't the Shantae game. It was carrying the with the RCG artwork. Ooh. Oh, okay.
I know, right? Time goes by fast when you're living a fulfilling life.
So you have a fulfilling life too, Junpei-san? Can you teach me how to play baseball?
Do it!
Oh, now you're talking. Our team trains really damn hard. I won't go easy on you. Got it?
That's what I was hoping for. I like sports after all.
This is great. Yeah!
By the way, Yukari, are you planning on going back looking like that?
Would everyone please stop talking about my clothes? I mean, you of all people shouldn't be talking, Akihiko-senpai.
She's like, at least I'm wearing clothes.
That costume's really cool, though. Wow, feather pink. I'm standing next to a real hero.
This is so fun. It's like, did he not know that she was feather pink beforehand?
There we go. Just be true to yourself, kid. Looking up to superheroes is what's truly childlike.
And superheroes are pretty rad.
Still, you're amazing, Yukari-san. You're actually wearing the costume and acting at the same time. Normally, even female ranger characters get played by male actors during the scenes while they're in their costumes.
Oh, really? Oh, yo, that's awesome!
Huh? Is that for real? No, all those times where did you hear that?
Ken-kun's a big fan of those kinds of shows. But I guess he isn't all that childish anymore. I suppose it's because it's been 3 years.
Yeah.
It might be in poor taste to say this right after what happened here, but I'm still glad we were able to get together again like this.
That's nice.
Yeah, like we were guided here by fate or something. The great hero Junpei and his pals saved the world again.
Right. You probably wouldn't have even made it here if fate hadn't guided you.
We said it was all fate.
Seriously, the way he ended up here is just ridiculous. Maybe we were guided here by fate. We made some new friends too, after all.
Yeah. Everyone looks to me. I have so many people willing to call me a friend. It's a little embarrassing, but I can't help but smile.
Most of all, I'm happy that I met my sister.
Aw.
I was able to meet you, son, and the others as well. Thank you, sister.
Yeah, I'm thankful for everybody else. Without you, I'd have never woken up and stayed in that box forever. I'd just be a machine that hurts people. You all accepted me for who I am and gave me a place to belong.
That's right. I have to repay everyone for all that they've done for me. To Mitsuru-san and her companions for giving me this place. To everyone who made me realize that I'm never alone. Hello?
It's me.
I can see Mitsuru coming. It's the chief.
Milady,
Yo.
the preparations have been made. But are you sure about this?
Yes, I'll be right there.
Huh? Where you going, Mitsuru-san?
Yes, Mitsuru, where in the heck are you going?
Hey! Mitsuru-senpai, don't tell me you're going back before us.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Well, I'm sorry. There are many things that need to be taken care of.
Are there, though?
know that we all put aside our jobs and other affairs to come here. You're gonna spend some time with us, like it or not.
Yeah.
I do feel bad about causing you all trouble, but I guess can't you persuade Yukari?
I guess it's on Yukari's side.
No.
Yep.
I refuse that order. This is a situation with consequences that affect our team's morale.
Give it up, Mitsuru. Don't worry about figuring everything out right now. I'll make sure things with those public safety jerks get settled.
Yeah. So you got people, they got your
There's
back.
some guys hassling you. Let me come with you. I'll tell him everything about how Mitsuru-san did her best to help.
Everyone's got your back.
Please, don't. Things will only get more complicated if you two get involved.
I mean, true, but it'd be worth it.
Very well.
We'll do it for you.
I suppose I can forget about my duties for one day and
Yeah.
enjoy some time off.
We'll do it for you, Mitsuru-senpai.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you see?
You look so happy, Yukari-chan. It's been a while since I've seen you smile so much.
It's been a while since you've seen her, period.
Huh? You think so? Do I really not smile normally?
You really don't.
Well, you always seem so angry, Yuka-tan.
It's true, she really does.
That's because you're always making me angry.
She's just always angry.
Hey, time out, Yuka-tan.
This is what we're talking
You could
about.
really hurt me with that
See,
thing.
this is what we're talking about, Yukari. Our laughter echoes from the rooftop, where the bright morning sunrise. I love the investigation team kind of just disappeared. Our laughter echoes from the rooftop, where the bright morning sunrise shines down upon us. As the lively conversation continues, I quietly place my hand on my chest. What's here right now connects me to that place. It connects me to everyone. May this warmth I feel spread to everyone else, and to him as well. Now what? Oh. Epilogue! Ooh! Epilogue! Let's go, kids. Alright. Are you guys ready for the epilogue? Are you ready for the epic epilogue of episode P3? Because I'm ready. Oh, you know what? Let me... Wait, why is this yellow? Then what's this? Did I miss something? I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Let's go ahead. Epilogue. Let's see what everyone's been up to afterwards. Oh, move that. Ooh, Junpei baseball. A few days after the case ends, I was feeling kind of like an empty husk. I mean, it had been a while since I've been through anything like that after all. It wasn't just because I felt nostalgic, but, well, I remembered a lot of different things. Like how I didn't understand a lot of stuff back then.
Your pitching sucks. Stop throwing like that.
Kid.
My pitching doesn't suck. Your catching sucks. Don't think you're all cool just because you got a good hit the other day.
What did you say?
As I'm watching the kids practice, I'm not particularly paying much attention. Just when I think things are getting peaceful, a squabble starts up. Well, it's a coach's job to settle things like this.
Hey, break it up. What's going on here? Stay out of this, Junpei.
Boy!
Coach Junpei, right? So, what's up?
He blames me because he can't catch.
It's because you got no control. Everybody knows it.
The other kids all stop practicing and gather around the argument. They're like, fight, fight, fight! These kids have way too much energy and get into fights frequently. Oh, for real? So I need to mediate the conflict in a mature, dignified way in order to be a good example. Here we go. Children pick up on this kind of stuff, you know?
Hey, listen up. The most important thing in baseball is teamwork. No matter how good you might be alone, you'll never win a game by yourself. You can't play baseball if you're the only one on the field, right? Of course not. Right, well, that's just common sense. But if you keep putting the blame on other people, you're gonna end up all alone eventually.
That's deep.
If you think the pitcher has no control, then you gotta try to work hard to catch anything, no matter what he throws your way.
See, how come Yukari should be around to just watch them practice and stuff and everything, so she can see just how good he is with children. Alright?
And if you think the catcher blows meaty chunks, try throwing balls that even the worst catcher can grab.
She'll be like, wow, Junpei really has grown a lot. I'm impressed.
If you both practice together like that, you'll never lose. You'll always be the better player. That's the way it should be.
That's deep.
If you think the pitcher has no control, then you gotta try to work hard to catch anything, no matter what he throws your way. See, how come Yukari should be around to just watch them practice and stuff and everything, so she can see just how good he is with children. And if you think the catcher blows meaty chunks, try throwing balls that even the worst catcher can grab.
She'll be like, wow, Junpei really has grown a lot. I'm impressed.
then everyone gets better and the entire team gets stronger. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that was awesome. Go me. I wonder if these guys will ever look back on these days and think that they've never understood what was going on. I bet they will, just like me. I gave them a good talking to, and this was a great place to end for today, so I call today's practice over. As everyone says goodbye and goes their separate ways, one of the kids doesn't leave. I say, is that Goro? He looks a lot more humble than usual. It's not overlooking slight changes in your players like this that makes you a great coach.
Hey, aren't you going home?
Junpei, do you have a girlfriend?
What? What is going on? What? What's he asking me that for all of a sudden? Sheesh, kids these days. This advice a little kid falls. Not supposed to throw bad. Well, okay, that's true. Even if the catcher sucks, you gotta beat him. But the rest makes sense, right? Okay, that was like the one thing. He was trying to talk to them. He was trying to talk to them about not fighting each other. But clearly, I'm sure that everyone's gonna start throwing better and everything as they keep practicing. I like to think that they'll get better at throwing if they keep practicing. Play baseball. I know. Like, you're right, but baby steps.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Dang.
Hey, what's with the attitude? That's really rude, you know.
There's a girl I like, but she's gonna move away.
Oh.
I didn't know and we got in a fight.
Oh.
A fight?
I thought we'd make up like we always do. Even when we get in fights, things always go back to normal in a few days.
How often you guys fight?
But when I heard she was transferring to another school, I got worried about what would happen if I couldn't make up with her.
Well, the answer here is obvious. You have to nut up and apologize to her. It doesn't matter if it's your fault or not. That'll fix everything.
I mean...
That's so lame. I can't do that.
Welcome to the real world, Goro.
Lame, not lame. Is that your problem here? This isn't the time to care about looking cool. Not when it involves something you care about. If you and her end up going separate ways without telling her how you really feel, you're gonna regret it for a long, long time.
But what if we get in another fight?
Goro drops his eyes again. Well, that's his kid's bad habit. He acts all tough, but when things matter most, his timid side comes out. Are you the team's cleanup hitter? You gotta strengthen your resolve. I guess I better do the coach thing and encourage him. But the way Goro's hanging his head makes me a little uncomfortable deep down. Why? Because my own words are coming back to haunt me. Regretting not telling someone your feelings before you have to part, huh? Yeah. That grand slam I whacked in my dream. I can still feel it in my hands. Oh! And I got up to the platform for the MVP interview. But that time it ended before I could say it. But this time, when I still haven't answered this question, Goro peers into my face. Oh well, I guess I need to strengthen my own resolve. I look at the empty outfield and picture myself in that dream.
If you get a hit, you'll be a hero. Are you gonna try for a grand slam?
Goro seems dazed for a second in my sudden enthusiasm, but his clouded face quickly breaks out into a bright smile, and he's his old tough self again.
Grand slam.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go do it.
Yeah, you go, kid. Goro's going for a grand slam with his girlfriend, huh? I don't know. Wait, they're not boyfriend girlfriend yet. Hold on. Wait, what? You jumped the gun now, Junpei. Hold on. I don't know if I should call him optimistic, or if he doesn't really know what he's talking about. But at least it looks like I got through to him. In which case, I think it's time the ace slugger swings for the fences too.
All right.
Ooh, nice. That's adorable, nice little shot. After high-fiving Goro, I grab my stuff and run for the station. This time I won't oversleep. And that's one of the several. Yeah, I got the screenshot. I got it. I saved it. You best believe I saved that. It was nice. I try to save them all, because then I try to decide which one I want to use for a thumbnail. The view from the pier matches an old memory of mine. Okay, we're going to Labyrinth now? Okay. color of the sky, the ocean, the sound of the waves. This is the first time in years I have come back to this place.
Whoa, this brings back memories. How long has it been since we were here? We were second years in high school, wasn't it?
Okay, so maybe it is Yukari, I guess. Well, she's wearing something different now.
It would be 3 years ago.
Or is
It was the summer of 2009.
Ooh, 2009. That was a year. Maybe it's Ice. Okay, it could be anybody at this point.
Only 3 years, huh? It feels more like 10.
A lot has happened since then.
Oh, tell me about it.
I see. Now that I think about it, you haven't returned to Yakushima since then either.
We leave the beach and follow a woodland path. The virgin forest is filled with lush greenery and the air is cool and clean. Can you send me some? Yeah. If I remember, yeah. You use new wallpaper. Yeah, because one thing that's also really cool is that what was I going to say? Once you see like those stills, those pictures and everything, they unlock in the gallery, so that's cool. So I can look back at them later. But yeah, I can send you some. Just remind me, because there's a really good chance I'm going to forget. Maybe we could put him in the pictures. We could put him in the pictures Discord, the picture channel. Love her outfit, so cute. This is your favorite scene in Persona 4 Arena. Oh, is it? Sit in the Discord and ask. Okay, yeah, go for it. We're headed to the remains of the ergonomics research lab. Now, granted, I probably won't be able to get it to you until
You want to go to Yakushima?
A few days later, because a few days later, like we'll have to wait about a day or two, but I will still be able to get that for you though.
Yes, if possible, that is.
I don't believe there's anything left there aside from warehouses, though.
Yes, I understand that.
I guess I have no intention of preventing you from going there. But may I ask why?
I have wanted to go back for a while now. That was when my sister's case began, so I thought that now would be a good opportunity. I wanted to see for myself what led to my birth.
I think it's a good idea.
Everyone's just showing up, okay.
Yukari-san.
Isn't it normal to want to know about things like that? We're talking about your roots here.
I see.
Actually, I was just thinking about taking a vacation too. That battle from the other day was a lot more grueling than I imagined it would be.
As Yukari-san says, it truly was a fierce battle. Because I was severely damaged, my maintenance had to go on for a good deal longer than usual, and I spent a long time in my repair bay. That's why I've been longing to feel the light of the sun. I'm unsure if Yukari-san knows that I feel this way, but she smiles.
Hey, I guess, why don't we go together? And it'd be nice if we could stay at your summer house, like we went to before, Mitsuru-senpai.
I remember that summer house. I remember that time. Though Mitsuru-san smiles knowingly, she readily agreed to our request.
The last time we lived together was back when we were roommates during our 3rd year of high school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the answer is canon.
You're right.
That brings back memories. I told you to stop being so overly polite because it made you stick out in class. And yet, you never did.
Oh, that's right. This place got wrecked. After passing through the forest, we reach a desolate area with debris scattered about. Actually, let's get a shot of this too, just in case. Just in cases. Oh, it works okay. Could this have been the outer wall that surrounded the research site? The entire thing has collapsed and has been overtaken by wild plant growth.
So this is the place.
I correlate what I see with the data about the site, and I confirm that this place is where the combat testing ground had been. We pass through where the gates have been and proceed further inside. Hey! We walk through the facility for a while, and an old white dog runs up to us and barks. Wait, Snowy's still alive? Wait, I feel as though the dog isn't barking at us to warn us or frighten us away, but is more welcoming us, greeting us.
A dog?
Are we ever going to get to see Snowy? That's my Aegis. Yeah, there's not much of anything left. Yeah, everything's been... Nature's taking over is what's happening. I tried to match the dog to the data I have regarding Yakushima. Cross-referencing appearance, attempting to match vocal recording.
Snowy?
Yeah.
Huh? Do you know this dog?
No, not as such.
I quickly find a record of this dog. There's no doubt that this dog is Snowy, the same animal that my sister made friends with. He's still okay after all these years.
He appears to be the dog my sister became attached to in the past. It seems he can tell that I'm like her.
Where does Snowy live, though? If it's just still on this island, like, huh? How is this dog still alive? What else is on this island that I'm not knowing about? I don't know.
Huh?
Who owns this dog? Snowy wags his tail and comes over to happily nuzzle me. He appears to be welcoming me, though we never actually met before. I can't communicate clearly with him, the way I can with Koromaru-san. Still, his actions are easy enough to understand. I crouch down and gently pet him.
It would appear that this place, and what happened here, are part of my own roots after all.
What do you mean?
In the past, I thought that my ability to communicate with animals was just something that I could do. It didn't seem like the people at the lab had deciphered dog language, and even then, I doubted that such an ability was necessary for a weapon. I had thought it mysterious that I was capable of doing so, but it seems that my sister can do the same thing.
Huh. So are you saying that you inherited that function from Labrys?
It's not really a function, per se.
I stop petting Snowy and stand up before taking a sweeping look around the area. Piles of debris, both large and small, are scattered about. The early summer sun shines down upon us.
It's probably something that was slowly nurtured among the 5th generation units that were housed here. Behavioral traits, like having interest in things besides missions, get passed on. And then, interest in animals. And then, the ability to communicate.
Interesting.
I see.
After a long line of inherited system feedback, my sister gained that ability, and I, in turn, gained it from her.
Aegis is cool. She's your favorite so far? Nice. Right, like, how old is this freaking dog?
The reason I have a special rapport with dogs, out of all animals, is most likely because of that process.
That's pretty cool. I like the okay.
Wow, that's pretty deep.
It is.
If it goes that far, then you're right. It's not just some function that you were intended to have. It's more like a wish.
Yes.
I crouch down once more and pet Snowy again for a while. After that, I begin clearing away the mossy rubble that has been left unattended for so long. Snowy happily runs around the area that has been cleared of the rubble.
Still, for the ones before Labrys who had hearts or wishes, it might be a bit sad that this place is left like this.
Just as Yukari-san says, the carelessly scattered rubble under his clear, beautiful sky only emphasizes the loneliness of this place. Snowy barks once and runs through a small hole in a passage blocked by debris, then barks again as if motioning us to follow him. We see a shimmering yellow-green light shining through the hole he had passed through.
Huh? What's that?
Like, Labrys is cool, but Aegis is like more robotic. Like, Aegis is fun. You like her more robotic vibe? Okay, that's fair. Okay, they're moving a lot right now. I move aside more debris to make a hole large enough for a person to pass through. What we find on the other side is... Whoa, nature!
Oh. Wow, it's super pretty here. What is this place?
This is the botanical garden. There's a tall, cylindrical structure that looks like a greenhouse that reaches high above us. It seems this area was once indoors, but the ceilings have long since collapsed, and this structure stands directly under the blue sky. Nice. The clear cylinder has literally acted as a greenhouse, allowing the area inside to grow lush green grass, trees, and vibrant flowers. Even birds and butterflies flit about inside. This place is something like a paradise out of a children's book. Wow! The freaking penguin! Yeah! It does look awesome. But these are the remains of the anti-shock chamber, where Labrys and the other units of her model had undergone battle tests.
There are many plants here that only grow far to the south of this latitude. This building's windows seem to have coincidentally formed a greenhouse.
What do you know? I take a closer look around and notice a large sword stuck into the ground in the center of the room. That's not the center, that's like over to behind Yukari. The unit that used this weapon is thought to have been destroyed, but the sword remains here unchanged. Is it a 024?
The number 024
I knew it!
is stamped into this.
My chest!
It may have belonged to a unit that fought here.
024! I hate. Rest in peace, 024.
Oh, I see. It's kind of hard to believe that this place was once such a nightmare.
Once such a nightmare. As far back as my memories go, it's not wrong to say that this place was just as Yukari-san describes it. And the way this room is now, it may be a fitting tribute to my sisters who fell here, within this very chamber. The large blade here, it would have been great. Can you imagine like having Labrys and Aigis being here together, seeing everything? The large blade here is more than half covered with a soft green moss, and small birds are using it as a perch.
Hey, Aigis, let's ask Mitsuru-senpai to keep this place like it is.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yukari-san.
And why don't we bring everyone else here from time to time?
Yeah.
Let's bring Labrys next time, too.
Do it. Oh, wow. Hold on. That's a good shot right there, too. I nod. My power is your power. That's why I'll never forget you all. As the last of the anti-shadow suppression weapons, I will fulfill my duty to protect my companions and my sister, protect humanity, and create a future with your memories within me.
I'm glad I came here.
Aww. I feel happiness in the depths of my heart and take a step forward. I raise my voice as loud as I can so it echoes throughout this entire chamber. Oh, what's she about to say?
Everyone, thank you.
Okay. This is beautiful seeing the two of them together. Yeah, man, we love to see it. The chirping of the birds and the sound of the waves echoes on forever. That's great. I guess. What are we doing? Is this Ken? A few days after the case was resolved, I stand before a grave site. The marker is still new and clean.
We finally met.
Wait.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come.
Never. I know what this is now. Yep. Some of my memories are those from another machine like me. Unit 024. She and I were the same production generation. Some of those memories are of a girl. Mitsuru-san and her people aided me in finding that girl and finding out who she is. The first word in her records after her name, deceased. Mitsuru-san was apologetic when she told me about this, but I wasn't surprised. The girl in my memory had been in a hospital room. That's why, in my heart, I was kind of expecting things to turn out this way.
You know, there's a bunch of stuff I wanted to say, and I don't know where to start now. But thanks so much for giving me life.
No words come back to me from the gray stone. I didn't make it in time.
I have a younger sister, and I've got companions and friends too. Because you wished for it, I have a happy life now. But there's nothing I can do to repay you.
So this music right here is such a good song to play for the year to come to an end. Yeah, man. It really is.
Mommy, there's someone here.
Ah! That Eric? As I was standing still, a boy approaches me and looks up at me with curiosity. A woman, apparently his mother, follows him and bows to me. She's holding a bouquet of flowers. It seems this family has come to visit this girl's grave.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you, this girl's family?
Oh no, it's just my boy has the same illness as the girl who's here.
Michelle. I look at the boy. He does seem thin, but he otherwise doesn't appear to be in poor health.
The girl here agreed to submit to a great many examinations when she was young. Because of that, the doctors learned a great deal about her disease. And it's thanks to her sacrifice that my little boy is still alive today. He can even go to school.
That's great. She tells me more about her son, and then explains that they come to visit the girl's grave to thank her. After they lay the bouquet on the grave, the boy and his mother stand silently for a moment. When they leave, I'm alone in front of the grave once more. She dreamed of being useful to the world, and that wish has come true. I know she would have wanted to see the results of how she helped people. But in the end, she never could. The knife. Ooh, another shot.
I found something I can do.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, can I call your mom?
My chest! I will carry on your dream, my mother, and protect the world where all the lives you saved reside. Just as you wish for my happiness, I will wish for the happiness of all humans, and will do what I can to protect them. I'll do it in the best way I can, as a shadow operative. Hers was short, but it didn't need to be that long. Like, it did exactly what it needed to do. Oh, we need more Labrys. More Persona stories with Labrys in the other cast, man.
Miss Yamagishi, this is a spectacular feat.
What's she doing?
We've never had a second-year student receive the award for best paper at this school.
Yo, represent Fuka, class of 2015.
Thank you.
I received an urgent summons from my lab at college, and found my professor there openly praising me.
You're already getting recruitment calls from labs and corporations, but I'd recommend that you devote yourself to studying abroad.
Abroad, you say?
I just happen to be friends with a professor who's searching for an assistant.
She's smart.
If you wish, I can write you a letter of recommendation at once.
I hesitate a bit on how to respond to my professor's cheerful words. Ever since I entered the engineering department, things have become awkward with my parents. Oh yeah. Though they still look pain when the subject of my not entering medical school comes up, perhaps they'll be impressed with me if I tell them that I'm going to study abroad at a famous college overseas. But even if I were to leave Japan, if something were to happen to Mitsuru-san and the others, I show no hesitation in coming back here. Even if it wasn't for a case involving shadows. For example, if I was told that they didn't have anyone they trusted to perform Aegis and Labrys' maintenance, I still feel the same. I have no intention of actually joining the Shadow Operatives, but I want to help out as much as I can until the organization's foundation becomes more secure. I'm not afraid of moving away from them, but considering what Mitsuru-san is trying to accomplish, there are a lot of things that I can't help with if I'm too far, and...
How about it, Miss Yamagishi?
I'm sorry, but I'll have to decline for now. If the time comes when I feel a need to study abroad, I'd like to ask for your assistance then.
Yo, Fuka got so pretty. I mean, she was always a cutie. But good lord.
Yes, that's what I thought. Then I'll contact them at once and... wait, you decline?
She just leaves.
Oh no! Classes are about to start. Please excuse me. Thank you for telling me about this.
Miss Yamagishi, wait! Hey!
I'm not staying here because I'm needed. I'm staying here because I choose to do so. That's more important than taking a course that someone else has prepared for me.
I can study wherever I want, after all.
True, homegirl smart. I join the flow of students moving from class to class and hurry to my next class. That was nice. Alright, who's next? Akihiko, maybe? Oh no, Ken! The soccer. The early summer weather and the Gikkogen schoolyard is refreshing after school. We're absorbed in chasing the ball like always.
Not gonna happen.
Let me see his... Okay, I've seen his uniform before.
Whoa!
One of the players I'm guarding against goes flying, and the game stops. crap. Did I get a little too rough? I rush over and see how he's doing.
Sorry, are you okay?
I'm fine. It wasn't a foul. That was a great tackle, Ken. You've been on fire lately.
Luckily, he doesn't seem hurt. I relax, then grab his hand and pull him up with a smile.
Well, we do have a match coming up soon. Isn't our opponent supposed to be a strong team?
Yeah, you're right. All right, let's all put some more effort into this. Once more.
Once more with
Keep
feeling.
our spirits up.
Yeah!
Where's the dog? The sun has almost set, and it's almost time to end our club activities. I look around the school ground at the students leaving their own clubs. I can tell they're looking at someone standing in the corner of the schoolyard. Hey! Oh man, I didn't think she'd come here wearing the battle outfit of hers. I guess I should have given more thought about where I suggested that we meet up. I regret choosing this place a little, but she stand out anywhere. I guess it can't be helped. Just change clothes, woman. What's wrong? I'm the one who called Mitsuru-san here. This is the first time I've seen her in person since the case ended. I'm well aware of how busy Mitsuru-san is, but I implored her to come here today. I'm starting to feel a little unusually nervous, but I make up my mind and take a few deep breaths before approaching her.
Hey! Who's that beautiful lady? Don't tell me she's Ken-kun's girlfriend!
Yes, that's exactly what's happening.
What? No way. I'm so shocked. Doesn't she seem a little serious, though?
Wait a minute, are these the Gossip Girls? They brought the Gossip Girls back. They're there like every game. Gossip Girls return.
Mitsuru-san, thank you for coming all this way when you're so busy.
Don't worry about it. I am currently on a mission now, so I don't have a lot of time. I would like to speak with you for longer someday.
Well, that explains why she's still wearing that.
Oh, it's alright. This won't take long. I called you here so I could give you this today.
Chocolate. Oh,
This?
ow. I hand her a small silver badge. It's the official identification given to the members of the Shadow Operatives. When she sees it, Mitsuru-san briefly looks surprised. She looks from the badge to my face. This swallows whatever she was about to say.
I'd like you to take it back for now. I don't need it. I promise I'll come get it again one day.
Very well. I will keep this for you.
That's right. I don't need it right now. Mitsuru-san accepts it without another word, but I bet she respects my decision. Mitsuru-san's always thinking about us. I'm sure that my action speaks louder than anything I could have said to her, and she understands perfectly. This is how it should be. Thank you, Mitsuru-san.
Hey, Ken! Let's get going!
A voice suddenly calls out to me from the school gate and breaks the silence between us. I look in that direction and see the rest of the soccer club, who have finished changing and are waiting there for me. It should be obvious that I'm in the middle of a serious conversation here, but that doesn't stop them. Well, I guess it can't be helped if they want me to hurry up. We just finished practice, and we're all hungry kids. It's only natural that their stomachs are growling. I mean, mine is too.
Okay, race to the wild duck! Last one there pays!
Wild duck, baby!
Well, I have to go. I hope you stay well until I see you again, Mitsuru-san.
All my homies go to Wild Duck Burger. In any case, since the burdens on my shoulders have been lifted, I quickly bow to Mitsuru-san before rushing off with my soccer club friends. We still have the after practice Wild Dash to do. It's a famous tradition of the Kikogan Junior High Soccer Club. Then again, we started this tradition on our own. We consider it one last part of our practice, so I can't follow myself to lose here either.
Huh, he left. Wow, don't you think Ken-kun's changed a bit lately? Really? Like how? For reals. He used to be all, I don't know, cold?
Cold. Nice Wild Duck Burger. Enjoy while Alaska's going to get shut. It doesn't get shut down. What are you talking about? No Wild Duck Burger does not get shut down. Get out of here. Big Bang Burger might get shut down. No, but nah, man. Wild Duck Burger's good.
But lately he's been in high spirits. It's like he learned how to be normal, right?
Like, don't even start spreading those lies, Rabbit. I will defend Wild Duck Burger.
You're right. He does seem to act more naturally than before. I like it.
Oh, he didn't get a picture, did he? Oh, 3 years ago, we forged a bond through our long and severe battles. That bond is still very important to me. But if I let myself get too caught up in that bond, I'll end up missing out on things in my own life. I think I was able to change because I realized that. I sense that my bond with the others has remained unchanged, but more than that, I sense that I've grown myself as well, even if only a little. What's best for me right now is to spend my days doing what I can without rushing through life. What happens to me now will surely affect my future. That's what I've come to realize. And acting that way will be my way of fulfilling the duty that was left to me. Koromaru! You gonna come eat Wild Duck Burger too? Nice. Hold up, this is a good shot. I love this dog. Koromaru appears from the side street and magnificently runs past us. Like, what was he doing? What does Koromaru do when Ken's busy? Is he just like out about the town, just chilling? Koromaru's been showing up like this from time to time and racing us to the burger place. I remember thinking this during the recent battles, but even though Koromaru's quite old, he sure doesn't seem that way. I bet he's determined to not let his kids beat him either. Well, if he's challenging me, I can't just let him win without a fight. I pick up the pace and chase after the white furry shape ahead of me. That's cool. Who's next?
Target acquired. Commencing capture now.
I never felt like that. Yo! Look at him! Look at y'all. Okay. I see you, Sonata. Alright. I see you, Akihiko Senpai. Look at him. Look at Shark. I thought I was well concealed. Okay, I thought I was well concealed in the crowd in front of the station. But Igus comes charging towards me. The people around me draw back, and people walking by stare dumbfounded. Not again.
It's time for your English 2 class.
I'm gonna be absent today.
I agree, look at smooth. Yeah, man. Never felt like.
Absence without Mitsuru-san's express permission will not be tolerated.
Get him, Igus.
The class doesn't do roll call. If I pass the final exam, I'll get the credits I need. I've already mastered English anyway.
I've heard that some college classes randomly take roll. One cannot discount the possibility.
With that, Professor, it'll never happen.
What classes randomly take roll? I guess, is that a Japan thing? None of my classes just randomly took roll.
You stand out, so your absence will immediately be apparent.
In college, I mean. Like in high school, they're always trying to take roll. They're trying to prove something, but no. College, like, they don't care. And it makes sense. They're like, it's your money. It's like, it's on you if you fail.
How do I stand out? I'm not dressed for missions today.
In any case, you must prioritize your studies.
After the case had closed, I went back. He doesn't look as like ripped anymore. His muscles look like they shrunk so that way he can fit this outfit. After the case had closed, I went back to college, even though I had been taking time off to go on my training journey until recently. Though Mitsuru had a hand in getting me to go back, annoyingly, I mean thankfully, I guess has taken it upon herself to manage my college credits, which has led to situations like this. The moment I go off her radar, she suddenly shows up out of nowhere and drags me back to class. My attendance class work, study groups, assignment submissions, exams. She has total control over my every move, and I don't even have time to trade anymore.
Stop being so persistent.
That's why his muscles are getting smaller.
I told you I have plans today.
You are the same as always, aren't you? You both stand out a lot.
Good old Kurosawa.
Kurosawa-san.
Kurosawa-san appears out of the crowd with a resigned expression. Yes, I was here to meet him here today. He's currently a detective with the Metropolitan Police Department and is a trustworthy man who has been helping us in secret. Even now, he called into the Public Safety Department's moves before anyone else and was able to warn us.
I wasn't told that you had class today. Should we postpone?
Oh, no, it's all right. Let go, I guess.
I see. So your plan was to meet with Kurosawa-san?
Yeah. I have something important I need to consult with him on.
That actually seems to be the case for once. I don't have much time to spare either, so why don't you hand him over to me for today, Aegis?
If that is the case, then I understand. I will await your report later.
I guess. I never felt like that. Aya says so politely as she releases my arm and salutes Kurosawa-san. With that, she disappears back into the crowd. She's never to be seen again. I swear, she's been a pest lately on purpose and enjoys seeing my reactions. Right, she does. Right, I just does this on purpose. She just loves annoying people. Oh well, I guess that means she's getting even more human-like. Oh, that's a good. Yo.
So, what did you want my help with?
Y'all. Yakuza.
Well, this might be a bit late to ask, but I want to have enough power in the police to protect the others from the outside.
So that's what this is about. Dealing with people from that side of the business is more trouble than fighting shadows sometimes, you know.
Oh, I know. That's why I need power besides what I can do with my fists.
Kurosawa-san smirks in response.
I like the look on your face. That reminds me, you're old enough to drink now, aren't you?
He is!
Well, yes.
What's this? You don't like alcohol?
No, alcohol and protein shakes go surprisingly well together.
Do they now?
Drinking with you is going to be tiring for a different reason.
Kurosawa-san looks amused for a moment, then turns and walks away. I follow him into the city, where you know you have to survive. Keep your dream alive, Akihiko Senpai. Who's next? Oh, we're just back in the same spot. Mitsuru Senpai and I are walking. They're just back in the same spot. Mitsuru Senpai and I are walking through the city. This must be Yucatan, which has suddenly become filled with summer fashions as the long holiday draws to a close. We've been going out together like this for a while, and when she wears clothes more appropriate for her age, Mitsuru Senpai looks even better than models. Heads turn to follow her wherever we go. Mitsuru Senpai doesn't seem fazed by this, though it's more likely that she didn't even have a clue that she's standing out. It's a mystery to me how she doesn't notice that. The only thing that appears to bother her is how she's walking.
I'm not comfortable in these clothes.
Oh boy!
Come on, you look good. And you know what they say, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
I mean, they both look great though when they talk.
But doesn't such a frilly skirt interfere with how you walk?
Her face!
Huh? Senpai, I know you wore a skirt as part of the Gekukan High uniform.
She said, don't try to lie to me.
A uniform is fine, since it's like battle attire.
Is it now?
Battle attire, huh?
It's a combat skirt.
Hey ladies, how's it going?
Right.
Are the two of you looking for a good time? Why don't you join us and have some fun?
Flashy man. Like flashing man.
Would you mind getting out of the way? I'm trying to enjoy my day off with my friend.
Yeah, she said leave. Be gone. Again? I mean, yeah, she stands out, but how many times have we been hit on just today?
Well, if not today, how about another time? Can I get your phone number? Maybe we could go out sometime.
Oh.
The man hitting on us touches my shoulder. This guy either has guts, or he's really slow in the uptake. Either way, this isn't good at all. Mitsuru Senpai's arm flashes out like a snake and grabs the man's wrist.
Mitsuru Senpai, hold on!
You'll wreck his day.
I'd prefer it if you kept your hands off my friend. I also believe it to be in your best interests if you left at once.
I'm okay. Geez, you guys better get going.
Oh crap!
Hey, now I don't have to worry about them anymore.
We're sorry!
Rip indeed. Let's see. The guys who talk to us are scared off by Mitsuru Senpai, and they run for their lives. I'm happy that she protected me, but it's like she's seriously turned into an empress. She's the head of a special battle unit with the mission of exterminating shadows. I wonder if that environment is what's making things worse for her after all. I really need to help her have some time to enjoy herself.
Senpai, let's go over there.
I take Mitsuru Senpai's arm and charge into a shopping mall. I'm pretty sure that guys like that won't follow us all the way into a store. After checking out some clothes and other accessories like normal girls in these busy holiday stores, we decided to take a break at the Cafe Terrace. Ooh, that means food. Cafe means food.
fun.
You're right.
She looks so exhausted. I relax and enjoy the fun we had. And take another sip of my iced coffee. It's right, she likes that coffee. That's what raises your charm. We had to drink so much coffee in Persona 3 to get our charm high enough to even talk to Yukari. Misuru Senpai answered me absent-mindedly, and her tea is left untouched. Well then.
Senpai, you promised that you wouldn't think about the other day.
Yukari,
I know that it's impossible to keep it from getting to her. After all, the case this time was all because of the Kirijo group's negative legacy. Misuru Senpai had taken on the role of the leader of the Kirijo family to atone for her family's past, and yet, after being captured by the enemy, she couldn't take command of the situation. It may only be natural that she feels responsible for what happened. But even then, I can't be convinced that she still needs to bear the weight of all that herself.
there are so many people here.
Oh, that's all she had to say? Yes, so much coffee, grab it. And there she goes again. I came here today thinking about giving her a piece of my mind. She keeps taking responsibility for everything on herself and worrying about things on her own. Still, I can't bring myself to say anything about it when I see the look on her face. I thought that maybe confronting her emotionally like I had back then will lessen the distance between us, but that would just be repeating what I'd done before. Ugh. Excuse me. Doing so would be saddening. I mean, we're best friends, you know. Always. As I try to figure out what to say next, all I hear is the bustle of the busy cafe.
See? It's Feather Pink!
Oh crap, everyone will see her.
Wow, you're right! It's Reiko Kuchikuen! Hey, Feather Pink! Where are Red and the others?
Okay, so that's her character's name, Reiko Kujakuen. I'm gonna look that up to see what kind of results we get right now, because otherwise I'll forget later. Reiko Kuja Kuen. Come on. Search. Oh. We might actually get something out of this. Hold on. I'm not looking at it right now. We're restricted.
Huh?
Yeah, people are going to see you. Don't cover your faces in the shows, remember? Suddenly, a little boy points at me. Everyone turns around at his shout, and the children walking past make a wide circle around us.
No, you're mistaken. You've got the wrong person.
I hurriedly wave my hands and attempt to disperse the crowd. Having a roller show my face can be really inconvenient.
You're quite popular, Yukari. How does it feel to be a hero?
They should be used to it. Wasn't she really popular in high school too?
Huh? Well, I guess it's worth it since these kids are really into it.
Death must not be needlessly feared, but it must not be needlessly desired as well. Face it and fight, Featherman. Or so the line goes.
Misuru watches Featherman. Everyone watches Featherman, man. It's great.
Senpai, why do you know that?
Oh, she's a fan, man. She's got all the posters and figures and stuff. That's the opening line of the intro into Featherman Victory. The catchphrase comes up in every episode of the show.
I may be busy, but I still have time to watch a little television.
Yeah.
What? But why would you watch Featherman of all things?
I mean, everything she has to deal with, I feel like Featherman, of all things, would be a great release for her.
Why wouldn't I? My best friend is one of the stars.
Yeah, see? She's awesome. Misuru's been a real one. That's another thing. Misuru and the Answer is a real one, yo.
I had never seen such a program before, but it's true. I did sense something from it. I feel that you were trying to help people, especially children, teaching them to avoid bringing harm into their lives.
Well, I guess that's how it is.
I'm loving this bonding that we're getting between them. The protagonists of hero shows don't just punish evil. They protect those who are precious to them and give everyone the hope to live. I'm sure that these shows teach a lot of things to children too.
The same goes for Akihiko and Yamagishi, Aiga, Samada, and Iori as well. Every one of us is proceeding down their own path, in their own way.
Yeah. You see, we're seeing Yukari dressed like this. Oh, really? Well, I guess you probably got used to seeing her in her Featherman outfit. You know, it seemed pretty normal to me. I just felt like it seemed like something she would wear when she's just out and about.
That's how I can concentrate on my own duties. The trust we formed will not easily be swayed.
But I could definitely... I can definitely see it kind of like taking you aback when you've just seen her in the Featherman outfit for like the entire time. I get that. Maybe cliche, but they have a good message. Yeah, they really do. I can't help but sigh. I feel like I've been beaten instead. My best friend believes in me and is watching over me. Well, I should do the same to her, even though I get the feeling that I got sweet talk somehow.
Yukari, what's the matter?
I guess I've been defeated today. Well, that's fine. Let's go to the next place.
Next place? You want to continue shopping?
Of course she does.
Well, I don't have any idea when you'll be able to make time for me again, you know.
That's fair.
What if I promise to contact you every once in a while? Would that do?
It's a deal. But while we're here...
That's a nice picture. That's a nice picture. There's a door. What's happening? She's just way back there. I tell Misuru Senpai and we resume our shopping. I'm not sure why, but I feel as if whatever had been bothering me had disappeared. That's nice. Who am I missing? Even before we could complete the follow-up investigation on the case that Minaski caused, I was summoned by public safety to the government office building. I would have liked to ignore this meeting, which is sure to be nothing more than interrogation, but it's better that I go than for them to get their hands on Labras or Minaski. Also, I want to make sure that no trouble comes to Yukari or Amada's daily lives.
Though we recognize your achievement in recovering Labras, wasn't it your own blunder that led to you, the leader of your organization, being captured?
There are also reports that you involved underage civilians in this matter as well. What do you think your organization is?
If there were people there, then they must have acted on their own to protect their town and their companions. Also, with regard to the members of the auxiliary staff, the emergency suppression unit, they became concerned for me after my disappearance and came after me as individuals. That is all. It is absolutely unrelated to the Shadow Operatives.
You're just playing semantics.
Furthermore, when the second case occurred, the Shadow Operatives were forced to begin an investigation based on a lack of evidence. Since you were the ones who ordered the investigation, I believe you would know whether or not they were able to go on duty or not.
Get them. That smirk, get them.
Also, even though it may have been merely an intimidation tactic, I received a report that my people were fired upon during the incident. I laughed it off at the time, since it's impossible that this organization could have been so stupid as to send my people into danger unprepared.
Get them.
You little...
But as you pointed out, it was due to my own lack of preparedness that I was captured by the enemy. I will accept any kind of punishment for that.
The report says that your capture was nothing but a ruse, though?
Excuse me.
Oh, hey. You.
What is it? We're in the middle of an inquiry here.
Oh, that's how you say it?
I was ordered to bring these documents the moment they arrived.
The man who enters the room hands a binder full of documents to the men interrogating me. While they're distracted by that for a moment, the newcomer glances at me. I feel as if I know that man from somewhere, but what was that about?
What is this?
As you can see, it's the report from our undercover investigation of the Kirijo group.
Oh, isn't that the thing? Yo! Ooh! That's the report that, Naruto wrote, isn't it?
You fool! These are not the kinds of details we asked for!
This deliberation is temporarily suspended. You will be notified of our further decisions at a later date.
Naruto coming through. Their sudden sourness makes me think that this case is coming to an end. But to think that someone would be able to turn in a report that would instantly suspend an investigation from these stickers, yo! It would seem that there are some people, even in public safety, who do not respect their higher-ups. Also, that undercover investigation report must have been made by Shirogane. It seems like they're dead. Yo! Naruto's a real one. Everyone's just so good to each other. This is great. Then I leave. I remember that too. I remember when she was writing that report. Then I leave the conference. I see that the other Shadow Operatives have gathered here.
Mitsuru-san!
Yo, can you imagine Naruto and Mitsuru like teaming up? Like that's some galaxy brain stuff right there. The two of them joining forces. God.
What are you all doing here?
That'd be dangerous.
These guys insisted on at least trying to testify in person, since they failed you on the mission. I had no choice but to come too.
He's back in his regular outfit.
Seeing that our friend who had gone missing was immediately summoned to the government office on her return, we were worried it was a conspiracy.
Freaking Aegis. Oh man.
Indeed, as your friends, it's only natural that we'd rush to your side, because we are your friends.
Aegis, why are you speaking with such over exaggeration? And what are you, Kari and Yor, even doing here? How are they dressed?
Yeah, we were all worried about you. After all, we're all your friends.
Yo.
The best of friends. Yep. Yes, sirree.
You realize I won't be able to stick up for you if they come down on you because of this.
It'll be fine. Look, I'm in the middle of a shoot right now.
I'm just out walking Koromaru.
I'm just going out for a run, you know?
You're training, Junpei? You should have told me sooner. I'll come along.
That's okay. I mean, can't you see what we're getting at here?
Seriously, all of you?
Yeah, Misuru, you have people in your corner. Oh, nice. Fuka, I didn't even realize Fuka was there because she didn't say anything. Yo, this squad, the P3 squad, boys. I love it. Labrys's hooves. I can't help but laugh with amusement. Though this makes me happy as their friend, I have mixed feelings as their leader of our organization. The higher-ups that gave themselves away this time are only the tip of the iceberg. There must be many people in the police and the political realm who don't think well of the Kirijo group. Those troublemakers will pounce immediately if we leave even the slightest vulnerability unguarded. But even then, the Shadow Operatives will continue to protect and serve. We won't let anyone be forced to be alone. We can create a world where everyone will have the strength to deny the fate of destruction.
Let's go.
Squad goals.
Yes!
And Dorkun watches over them. And Shinji, wait, where's the dog? They just left him outside. It is good to see them. You were absolutely right, Rabbit. And we will continue moving towards the future for the sake of granting our wishes. The end. What a nice time. That was great. That was swell. I loved it. Trophy on a Shadow Operative. I gotta look at the trophies. I don't even know how to look up the trophies on the PS3 menu. Yo. Get Yumi. Yo, look at him. That was good. We still have one more part of the story. We still have an episode of Adachi to do, now that I know if that's a thing. To see what Adachi's been up to. I guess it's probably the only way we're going to be playing as him. We're not going to do that tonight, though, because I'd rather start that off fresh. But what we can do... We still have a little bit of time. What do we want to do now? Oh, I wasn't even looking. There's more pictures. Oh wait, no, that was from his dream. That was a steal from his dream. Okay, I was gonna say I thought we were getting more stuff. Okay, yeah. Remember, burn my dread plate here. We could do a test stream, maybe. Oh no, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Right? Right? Oh my gosh. Like, oh my god, Persona music is so good. I think we still have all these screenshots too. Oh, that was such a good one too. They were just such good things going on with episode P3. So many good things going on in episode P3, like, man. But we need to see, like, so there's got to be some kind of continuation of the story, right? Because right now, Show is just, like, out on the loose. And they even told the investigation team, like, hey, we might ask for your help in looking for a Show and stuff like that. Like, dude. But yeah, we're not quite ready to go over to Persona to the dancing games yet. We still need to be episode Adachi, and then we should be good on Arena. Yeah, then we'll start doing Persona 3 dancing. Yo, Persona 3 dancing, I cannot wait. It's gonna be great. Squad! Squad! This looks like this is all the Japanese cast. Okay. Oh yeah, Show got wrecked. They don't show any of the English class. Interesting. I'm looking at everything. Oh, USA Side. Okay, maybe we're gonna see all that stuff now. Okay. They had a pretty decent amount of QA testers. This is just a fun game. We love it. We love it. No, this is a fun game. I really enjoyed. I would love to see more stories like this in the Persona series, like seeing the characters, they're a little bit older, like seeing what they're doing after everything, like sequels, not midquels. Because from what I'm getting, I think Persona Q is like a midquel or something like that, which is fine. Those are awesome and everything, but I want to see these characters interact with each other to where it's like they'll remember each other and stuff like that.
This show was brought to you by these sponsors.
Labris. Okay. Oh, that's it. Okay, cool. Now what? Okay. Cool. 99%. All right. One thing I do want to check out. This was a fun time. Should I do something special with Persona 5? They probably will. Like, we'll have to be patient on that though, because Royal just came out like this year. Scramble just came out this year in Japan, and it just came out to, it got outside of Japan in like June, so like a month ago. So we gotta wait for it to get around the world and everything. And I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't come to the United States until like next year. So we have a little bit of time before we get any more things like that. But I'm sure they would do some stuff like that. As much as they milked Persona 4 and Persona 5 is even more popular than that, I'm sure they're gonna do some more Persona 5 stuff. But what I want to do now is go to gallery mode. Let's see what we got. Go all the way down. What else do I need to unlock? Yeah, I'm missing something here and I don't know what. Maybe I need to go back to episode P4 and see. But what else do we have? Okay, these must be all the things for episode Adachi, I guess? Perhaps? What else? Oh, wait. What am I missing here? What else am I missing? Is there like a bad end or something that exists? What else? Oh, go back. Yeah, this is all stuff for the story mode that I'm missing. I'm missing that 1, 2, 3. This is probably all episode of Adachi, probably. Most likely. And we got that one. Okay. Yo, this is about to be like complete. That's great. A lot of it's probably stuff I'll just unlock like off stream, except the episode of Adachi stuff. Let me see. Now what? might be good here right now. Let me check something. Ooh. Okay. We'll tell you what, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. Do you guys wanna stick around for a test stream, or do you wanna raid somebody? I'm gonna let you guys decide, because it's the least I can do for you guys. You want to watch for a test stream? Test stream sounds okay? Okay. We can do test stream. Yeah. We'll do that first before I try raiding anybody. But we can do that. What I'm going to do, though, I'm going to go offline for a second just to, like, separate this stuff. And then, I'm going to use the bathroom. And, I guess, get more water, because I actually drank way more water than I realized. But, yeah, I'll be back in just a moment. Alright? But, yeah, that's pretty much it. So we can stick around for a test stream. Cool. Yeah, we can see if we can get these games working. And if nothing else, we just talk for a bit. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me while we did episode P3. But like I said, we'll be back. We'll be back next week. We'll start episode of Dachi. But I'm going to, like I said, go offline for a moment to take care of stuff, use the bathroom and everything. And we'll do a quick test stream, try to figure out if we can get stuff rolling, which is a new update. So for everyone sticking around for that, just hang tight. I'll be back soon. For everyone else who is going to head out, don't forget to eat, and thanks for watching. Later.